What's up? Damn! I missed the hype train. I freaking missed it. What's up, everyone? Yes, I didn't shave. Yes, I'm wearing my work shirt still. It's okay. It's Friday. We're here. Got my coffee. It's like 90-something degrees outside. I don't know why I'm still wearing pants, but I should probably change into my streamer shorts in about 45 seconds. Is that Tom? Is this Tom Selleck? What's up, Spaceballs? How's it going, bud? Oh, man. Good evening. Yo, what up, Toby? Toby Toberson. Level 2 hype train in the house. Who's in chat? We got Obi-Wan with the tier 3 for 6 months. All right. I see you, baby. Shaking that ass. Who else we got in chat? Busy Timmy with the Prime for 2 years. Wow. I'd actually be curious to see how many hours of stream I have done in my life. Get you thinking. Get some dim sum with the tier 1 for 8 months. Hey, yo. What's up, bud? And Avo, you know what they say, Prime is for the sublime. Great band. I like my Prime. I like my subs how I like my ribs. Prime. There we go. You guys like pork ribs or cow ribs? I prefer baby back. Okay, dude, I'm already sweating. I'll be right back. Jesus Christ. It's like a heat wave here. The sun is beating on my window. Oh my goodness. Maybe I'm just terrible at thermoregulating. We got Justin with the tier 1. Yo, what's up, bud? Pork on the fork. I prefer. Okay, bud. I'm good. Happy Friday. What's up, day and night? How's it going, bud? Dude, I have the AC pumping. I have the house fan on, and I have the Dyson, and I'm still freaking sweating my ears off. Level 2 hype train. Let's go. So. It's a Friday, so I'm gonna try and not have it be a super dragged out. Man's throwing around $5 words already. What's up, bud? Thermoregulating. I'm sorry. Theremin goat regulating. Theremin goating. So it's a Friday. Try and keep this one short and sweet. Although it came with instructions, so I'm not sure how short of a build it's gonna be, but we'll try our best. Try our darndest. And then I got, what else? I got some small giveaways tonight too, just for, I don't know, it's a Friday. We did a nest drop today. What else? What else? Let's take a look. Quick shorts, 6 hours. I'm gonna try my best. I have some friends coming over tonight, as well as a road ride. I don't know what it is. I'm not a morning person, but for some reason, road rides, everyone loves to go early. Whereas mountain bike rides, I feel like people are a little more chill going at night. Maybe that's why I gravitate towards mountain. But at any rate, I have a road ride tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m., so I cannot have a late night. Story time will take at least half of the stream. Dude, we're gonna get right into it today because I don't even think I have anything to unbox. I did get what'd I get? I already showed you guys the boxes. I have a big shipment coming in like 2 weeks of nests, XXLs, and coasters, as well as a little tiny surprise that I haven't told you guys about. 65 and 60 are both underway for prototyping right now, so those are in motion. Except for this Type K. Yo, have a good stream, sir. Yo, what up, Darian? Darian, what are you doing tonight? You're at the gym? Damn, what gym do you go to? I've been so pissed off with the gym lately. I've been very, like, I need to switch because I have LA, and it's just every time I go, I can't even. I don't want to be that guy just camping out machines, but every time I go, all the machines are freaking full. It's ridiculous. Oh my god, bro, my freaking air vent's closed. No wonder it's so hot in here. Oh my god. How am I gonna open this thing? Oh. There we go. Bro, how long has that thing been freaking closed? Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness, no wonder. I use company's gym, it's great. FLA, yeah, dude, it's honestly terrible. Like, I'm fine with the crowds. I don't care about, you know, what people think or anyone like waiting for shit. I don't really care. But I do care when there's like 3 people lined up for a bench. I'm just like, all right, I'm not gonna, when I can't get in my traditional flow of things, it kind of throws me off. But garage gym build, I wish, dude, honestly, if we didn't have 2 cars and a 2-car garage, I would probably, a garage gym would be pretty dope. Yeah. Although, here's the thing, for me personally, I get motivation when I go to the gym. Not only, I feel like, not that I don't have the discipline, but I feel like when I make the effort to get ready, drive to the gym, I'm there, you know, I made an effort to be there, so I tend to make my time there count. Whereas I feel like if I had a garage gym, I would work out for like 20 minutes and be like, all right, I'm done, I'm gonna go upstairs and do something else. So I don't know, that's maybe that's just me being pessimistic, but additionally, I actually like going to the gym because it's motivating seeing other people who are obviously in much better shape than you are, or at least that's my case, and it makes me kind of work out harder. So, whoa, 2 Friday streams in a row. What it is, huh? Damn, I haven't streamed in a whole week. Sheesh. Yikes, bro. Did you dial in your coffee machine yet? Pretty much. I think I've just come to the realization that it's a little bit pickier, a little bit harder to pull than my decent, but I don't know. Could be user error. That's fair, yeah. Hey, didn't watch the stream for a long... Yo, Morad, bro! Damn, dude, I think last time you watched my stream was at my old place. That's crazy. Also, you take 10-minute rest because no one's waiting for... That's true, exactly. Yeah, dude, when people are literally standing behind me, I hate it. I hate it when I'm at the row machine and I'm rowing and there's a guy just standing behind me, just like staring at me. And then I'm like, not that I get in my head much, but I'm sure everyone to some extent gets in their head, but I'll do a set and then obviously I want to take a break, and then if I'm taking a break, I feel like if my break's too long, the guy's gonna say like, hey, like, how many more do you have? Or he's gonna say like, oh, like, can I work in with you? So I try to keep my break shorter when someone's waiting, obviously. But then I also feel like I can't go on my phone, even if it's just to like, you know, I don't know, just check Discord or something real quick. But during my break, because I don't want to be that guy sitting on a machine on his phone. So I don't know. I don't like dealing with the crowds. I'd rather not think of any of that and just work out. But all the gyms around me are pretty closed, or not closed, crowded. You need to get a 12-car garage, like 20. Young Savage, why you trapping so hard? Why you got a 12-car garage? You ain't even got 12 cars. You talking about that guy? I wish, dude. I think if I had like a if I had a 3-car garage, I'd probably fill it with another car. I think I'd have to have like at least like, there's no AC in the garage either. I don't like being hot. I don't like being hot when I'm working out. I know it sounds odd, but I'm fine being hot if I'm like playing a sport, like if I'm playing tennis or riding a bike. I don't really like being hot when I'm working out though. Like lifting weight, pumping the iron. So I think that if I had the means to, I would have a home gym inside with AC. I don't know if I could ever deal with a garage gym, considering I'm freaking out right now and I have 3 cooling devices in my room. Yeah, what's up, Cool Panda? Yeah, EU time is almost impossible to watch. I'm sorry, dude. Where are you at? Where are you at in EU? Snabble Dabble. What's up, Ryan? Just curious, are you open to doing commission builds at all? I want to rebuild my ogre and have all the parts ready. Dude, yes, I do have a commission form. I'm like, I don't want to say I'm light on builds right now, but I'm not like too inundated. So I do have a form I can send over to you. Yo, what up, Brando? Cool finance. Dude, you know, this is actually, so in the finance world, you, whether it's usually if you do a decent amount of business with their investment company or they're trying to get your business, they'll usually kind of give you like merch. It's really cheesy, but this was from, you can see, what does this say? Touchstone Investments, distinctively active. I think I used their fund way back in the day. So they sent me this polo. But I have a bunch of polos just with a bunch of random investment companies on them. What board is on your desk right now? This is the Matrix M6 or the Tetris board. This is the one that had basically 12 different layouts for the top. But if you guys have noticed on my, I mean, this is sick for me. Even with the 3 artisans here, I feel like it's a perfect combo. But yeah, this kind of really hasn't left my desk much, to be honest. Thanks for the money, here's a polo. I know, right? Or they'll give me, dude, I have like a million freaking Yetis, dude. I'm like, stop sending me Yetis. I should just give them away on stream. They literally send me so many. I'm like, dude, I can only use one at a time, bro. But yeah, I love this board. I wish, the only thing I wish is if it were anodized. That might be the only way I could ask for some improvement. But other than that, I really like it. The blocker on the Numro is, I know, right? So this was the board, if you guys recall, that had a bunch of different random tops, right? So you had like a force split backspace, or you could have like win keyless, or you could have, there was just a bunch of different options, right? So this obviously is the win key, and then we have a force split backspace, and then we have this like L right here for the nav keys. So yeah, man, I would appreciate it if I could send the form over. Yes, got you. Share with us? I should, huh? Yo, what's up, Winston? Arigato, what up, bud? I have a friend that collects swag from defunct companies like WAMU, Lehman. Damn, bro. WAMU days. You guys remember Washington Mutual? Probably before all your time. Rourke knows what's up. So we recently had a big team come over from First Republic. And in my industry, kind of how that works is when you're in wealth management, you manage clients' money. And it's kind of similar to real estate, right? So if I always say, this is kind of the best way I can describe it, at least. If you have a favorite real estate agent and you love how they work, and you bought multiple homes from them, sold homes, whatever it is, you love their style. For the most part, as long as they're not with like a shady company, you don't really care who they're with, like Coldwell Banker, Keller Williams, Berkshire, whatever. If they move between the two, they'll probably tell you their business card might look different, whatever, but you're probably gonna still use them unless they, for some odd reason, go to some company that you don't like. Anyways, so that's kind of how we are in the finance world as well. So like, for instance, if I'm at Wells Fargo Bank as an advisor and we move over to say like Merrill Lynch, you'll usually bring all your clients over and all your clients will follow you. You have a derivative still? Yo, what's up, Panda? I do not have a derivative. Do you have a derivative? I'd love an Enron polo. That'd be dope. I want an Enron hat. That'd be cool. Anyways, what I'm getting at here is we recently had a big team come over from FRB, which is First Republic. And they had, I think it was about $1 billion in assets, which is pretty substantial in my industry. Yes, sir, love my derivative. Damn, what color did you get? So I'm gonna cut to the chase here. The dirty champagne, dude. People call it everything, right? Champagne, dirty champagne. I always thought it looked kind of like sand. So, anyways, I'm gonna show you guys kind of So this board actually was sent to me quite some time ago, and I've been very negligent about building it. Not that I've been putting it off, but it was a little daunting because I opened the bag and I was like, oh my god, and I closed the bag. But I think today's the day that we're gonna conquer this. It's not a through hole or anything, but it's definitely not traditional, and I think you guys might appreciate that. So one of my friends designed it. It's a one of one. He made it for himself in the layout that he wanted. He's not going to run it as a GB, so I don't think it's ever going to be available. But I think it'll be a fun build. This thing looks like it's going to be a good time. I think so. Theranos hoodie, yeah. I bet you could buy that stuff on eBay. So let me show you guys. We got classic Wob here. I haven't built with Wob in a long ass time. Speaking of, I did drop the Wob XXL today, which I think it looks pretty damn sweet. We are building with Wob. What else? And we've got a boatload of relegendables. I've always been a big fan of relegendables. I have a ton as well. Back in the day, I had a pretty sick Wob with relegendables set on my key cult number 1 TKL, which was pretty cool. So, but these are actually going to be pretty functional where they are. So I think it'll be cool. This is what kind of scared me. I just saw this and I saw LEDs and I'm like, oh my god, dude. Especially 100 LEDs. I think we're just putting LEDs like literally in like the indicator. I don't think we're actually soldering LEDs today. Other than maybe a couple. I'm getting new life out of Dolce and Wob sets with GigaChad mods. Which are the GigaChad mods? Why does it sound familiar? Was there an end to your FRB transplant? Kinda. I kinda trailed off on it. Basically, it was a big move. What happened with FRB was a lot of advisors moved to different. Usually, it's not that it's hard to move your clients, but some clients are a little bit more sticky at certain banks. And this team that recently moved from FRB over to our bank. I thought it was a great time for them because it wasn't that hard, I don't think, to convince the clients to leave. Gion and oh, I got you. Yes, I know what you're talking about. Okay, and then we have, looks like just traditional cherry blacks here. I hope these are 5-pin, let's see. They are, some are not. So these are probably a mix of Vince, maybe. Super smooth, though. Very smooth. I'd imagine it would be an easy sell to get people away from an insolvent bank. Yes. Yep. And then let me show you guys just kind of what we're working with here. I have not, honestly, looked too far into the build yet. I just saw a bunch of pieces and got a little weary. So it looks like we have what would be an FRL TKL with a macro column PCB, right? What keyboard do you bring to work? I generally, like, I would say 90% of the time use my Matrix Project F. But right now it's at home because that is actually going to be my next build stream, I think. It had creams, so I'm gonna rebuild it with that new USB-C mod. So anyways, this is the, I love the IBIS too. I do like the IBIS. I don't use the FRO much at work, so the FRL TKL Compact 1800, FRL Compact 1800 is probably my favorite layout. This is a 1.6. Yo, Bonaparte, what's up, buddy? Holy shit, it's been so long. How you been, dude? Did you move yet? But let's take a look. So we have a is this a Cyndaquil right here? Kind of cool. And then if you look at the back, this looks, there's a lot going on, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 JSTs. These are all 3 of these are facing this way to the right, and this one's facing to the left. So this will looks quite the build, right? And also, so we have indicator lights on the caps lock only. It looks like, right? Pretty cool. Working on this move, heading out with my keyboards, pew-pews, and nice, and close tomorrow. There you go. I remember having to move all my keyboards. Granted, it was only like 10 miles, but still, it's a feat for sure. All right, we have a boatload of JST cables. And then, I think we got 2 more daughter boards in here. Yeah, we do. So we have 2 more daughter boards. 2,900 miles, damn, dude. So we got 1 daughter board here, which has some, I think it has built-in LEDs there. And then we have another daughter board, which has maybe the escape and F1 maybe. Put these up here for now. A sufficient amount of, dude, I will never complain about a designer or a vendor sending me too many JSTs. Tell me some information about NRD 65. The current status of it is I'm waiting on the PCB from McLovin, which is going to be finished, I believe, next week. He's going to ship that to me. I'm going to do the first official build for it. And then depending how it turns out, I may be, okay, this is good to go, or I might make some changes. But in any case, that's kind of the status we're at right now. Does the board use them all at the same time? Yes, so it looks like we have JSTs for both of these, and I'll show you guys the layout of the board in a second here. It's pretty interesting. Still looks like a lot of work. I know. Okay, so we were given some instructions here. I want to show you guys the board first, and then we'll go over that. So I don't think I've built a board like this before. Let me move this so I don't, this thing's freaking massive. So let's take a look at this thing right here, right? Thank you, got it, dude. YGL tenderness. So from the top down, we obviously have what would be an FRL TKL, right? With a macro column. Then we add an escape. Well, technically this escape's gonna be right here, right? So it'll be maybe like an F1, F2, and then like a 10, 11, 12, or whatever you want to put over here, right? What's up, Helium Factory? Crazy board, I know, right? Yo, did the LEDs shine through at the top? Yes, we do have a little LED right here. I'm assuming that's what this one is for, right? So you have 3 keys, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we have some LEDs which are already obviously attached to the JST or the daughter board. So I'm assuming this is gonna go right here and it's gonna shine right there. So that's kind of cool. And then we have another JST for over here with it literally just has two switches on it. That's it, right? And then we have a daughter board, I'm assuming already in there, but we'll find out. Dope, I know, right? So anyways, so we have essentially an FRL TKL, wind keyless, macro column, and then 2 separate macro columns, or rows rather, up top, right? Got some kind of like grills right here, and then an LED cluster right there, right? But let me show you guys what's even more interesting about this board. So it looks like the front height is actually pretty low. Yeah, I would say if I had to guess, maybe around 18, 19. So front height is pretty low. Couple things to note about this board I found interesting, and I'll show you guys with my spudger here. If you notice, this might be like the thinnest bottom case I've seen. Cool that it stands up like this as well. But if you look at this, look how thin this bottom case is, right? It ends right there. So most of this is top case. Interesting. I think so. Is the whole top diamonds and bottom row gold thing? Gold though? Wait, what? What song is that? Dude, speaking of diamond, bro, my I'm like not in the gamer scene at all anymore, and I've always been so like against mobile gaming, but my buddy has got me, like, they were playing it, so I was like, you know what, I'll download it and I'll play with you guys a little bit. But I think it's a really old game. It's kind of like League of Legends. Oh, whole top diamonds and the bottom row gold. Yeah, I know that's Paul Wall. Where do you put in the game cartridge? I know, right? But still tipping on Fofos is Mike Jones. Paul Wall was wait, what was the song again? Should pick up Marvel Snap. So the game's AOV. What is it? Arena of Valor. I think it's just like it seems just like League or like a knockoff of League, but they're all into it. So I was like, you know what? I'll download and play. And I think I've been crushing it so far, but we'll see. So unique. Our streamer is a man of culture. Yeah, it was Paul Wall and Mike Jones, right? The one and only, you can't clone me. Got a lot of homies and got a lot of haters and a lot of homies. Some friends, some phonies. Knows Paul Wall, let's go. Of course, bro. What was I need a dime. That's top of the line. Cute face, little waist with a big behind. I know Paul Wall. Get out of here. 5% tint, so you can't see up in my window. These don't understand me. Balls out candy. I can't sing the song because it probably has a bunch of shit I can't say. But 8004, I'm Mike Jones. I'm about to, okay, anyway, so let's take a look at the side profile here. Oh, look at that thing. It's like the opposite of the RS. Oh, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. This is kind of an interesting gray as well. It's like a not quite a gunmetal. I'd say it's like almost like it's got a little bit of blue hint to it. But you guys can really see how thin this bottom case is right here. It's really like just a couple millimeters there. But then onto the back. A big chonker here. So very, I would say pretty high USB port, right? Definitely not a low USB port on this one. The seam is very interesting. It goes like kind of through the middle here and up the top, right? Another thing I'll note, you guys can maybe see a little bit of the ano, some slight streaking, as well as just the overall machining of the board. Definitely is not one of the top tier manufacturers. I could almost probably guess which manufacturer this is. Nelly Grills featuring Paul Wall. True. An upside down RS, exactly, right? What mounting type is it? I think it's top mount, but we'll find out. We do have some pretty big, so the top is going to be filleted pretty large there. And the bottom has, I think, a chamfer. Look at this. Absolutely nothing on the bottom. It's just a big piece. No weight, no. But this thing is, honestly, this thing is quite freaking heavy because of this big forehead here. So weight's definitely not an issue with this one. Screws, for those that like symmetry, you might want to turn away at this point in the stream because we are missing two up top here. So we have corners, and then we have these two here. These ones are all countersunk, but then the ones in there, oh, they're countersunk as well. They're just deep in there. So I think what we should do is we should probably start by taking it apart. Oh, let's see here. What do we got? Nice. It could put any design on the back. What if you could put any design? Shoot, dude, I don't know. It's called the Boulevard, so maybe something along those lines. But yeah, you can kind of see a little bit of the streaking. If I had to guess, I would say this is made at. I'm gonna butcher the name, but it ends with like it's something G something Gajoli, I don't know, guacamole. You guys know what I'm talking about. If I had to guess, that's probably the factory, I would say. The Monopoly Man? That would be sick. Yeah, yeah. That's true. That's true. Vinny Chase. Yo. Vinny Chase. Is that Entourage? Good job. Yeah, Gougy. That's the one, yeah. All right. I think, yeah, that was it. Wow, there's a lot going on here. My goodness. All right. Yeah, you can really see on the inside. I'm gonna address this top case in a second, but let's go ahead and look at the bottom case here. So it almost looks like the bottom case was not sandblasted. So the inside wasn't sandblasted, which is kind of, I would say that's not normal usually. You can see the machine marks there, right? See them? Actually looks kind of cool. I think this is where the JSTs are gonna go, right? These little kind of squares or rectangles, as well as a traditional daughter board in the middle. New aesthetic, I know, right? What's the cool thing in the background next to the shelves? Next to the shelves. We got, way over here, a plant, a skateboard. Oh, this wood panels. Kind of sick. It's got this almost like purple blue hint to the gray, right? And now I think, yeah, look how thin this is. Look how thin that is. But I think more interestingly, let's take a look. Let's take a look at this top case. Oh my God. Right, so we've obviously, looks like a palm plate, I believe. So that's kind of cool. I don't get to build with palm very often. I do like palm a lot, so that'll be fun. And then now, dude, look at the inside of this thing, bro. Holy screws. All right, so we've got, it is top mount, right? So we have, essentially the FRL TKL portion is top mount by, 8 screws there. Yep. Then we have 2 screws holding in this macro cluster up top, 2 more holding in the diffuser for the LEDs, and then this is kind of interesting. This entire thing is palm here, but I'm trying to think what that's for. Oh, okay. I see it now. I see it now. So it looks like the JST, the cables are supposed to come out through here, under there, out through here. Right? Out, under, over to there. That's what I'm thinking. That's what it looks like to me, right? So you have this huge panel right here that's gonna hide the cables. Right, and we have another little tiny plate over there. These are gonna be the smallest plates I've ever seen. That's hilarious. Beautiful seeing palm plate with no ISO support. I know, right? Big brain cable holder. That is what it is. It is what it is. Right. So let's go ahead and pop the, I guess all of the plates out, right? What do we got? What do we got? Well, last stream you were unhappy that you all your fancy PB switch drivers and only have 6 screws. Yes, yes, I know, we are getting some mileage tonight. Dude, I absolutely love these drivers. Definitely, if you are not using quality drivers, you do need to get some. They'll last a lifetime. You can pass them down to your kids. All right, so it looks like we do have some smaller ones here. So I'll make sure to organize those. No, they're all the same. They're all the same. I did have a question for you guys, though. Do you prefer a more basic screw tray like this? Very, like, I would say classy. I don't know why, but when I go to design a screw tray, I want to add like different chamfers or like different, you know, different levels, so I can organize the screws when they're in there. On a circle, I can't help but go to like a peace sign design. But then at the end of the day, I kind of like just a traditional circle as well. But I kind of wanted your guys' opinion on that because it was something I really wrestled with. If I showed you all of the tray designs that I came out with, oh my god, dude. I would spend so much time on it and then I'd compare it to just a basic classy one, and then I'd stick with the classy one. Do you guys like the magnet? I'm torn on the magnet too. I mean, it'd be very easy to implement, but I tend to not like the magnet. It depends, right? So like if it's like Justin's, where it has a separate compartment where the magnet is, you can put all the ones you want magnetized in the middle, and then you can put the spares on the outside. I feel like when the whole thing's a magnet, all the screws just kind of clump together, and it's annoying to take them out. Plain giant NRD logo separating the. I actually was thinking about that, Alex, and then I looked at it and I was like, this is just a peace sign. Magnets, how do they work? Magic. Alchemy did a good job with his mag implementation. True. So yeah, I don't know. I have a couple designs for trays, other than a more basic one like this, but I don't know. I'm still undecided. Look at this. This is the smallest plate I've ever seen. That's pretty cool. Palm, nonetheless. And then we have the triple. And finally, we have the cable holder, or cover rather, right? Dude, it looks like a lot of time and thought went into the build, or the design of this board. What is a plate for ant? It's inside the computer? Get this out, this diffuser. Actually, we could leave the diffuser in there. This is so interesting to me. I've never seen a keyboard that is blasted on the outside, but not blasted on the inside. Look at this. The whole inside of this board, the top and the bottom, is not blasted, but it's anodized. Very interesting. I dig it. Dude, I mean, you guys know me. I'm a sucker. I am a sucker for kind of like the non-blasted ano. If you've seen the machinist nests I've come out with, I honestly do really love the Key Cult unfinished bottoms as well. So that's kind of something I've been thinking of implementing more. I think a keyboard non-blasted with machine marks anodized would be pretty sick. So I think it's safe to say you could probably expect that from us in the future. No way, bored out before 1 hour. I know, right? I'm sorry. It's Friday. Come on. It kind of looks like the thing that is popular now, where people add height to where there are no switch pins. What? So when did that become a thing? I know Gion was kind of doing it in the beginning. and then Bion did a little bit of it, but now I feel like tons of people are doing it. It's mainly just for looks, right? Enlighten me, Justin. I know there's like, because like you could say, oh, it's for the switch pins or whatever, but why not just do the whole thing and make it level? Yo, what's up, Flybeck? I guess you get to add more mass and reduce the empty space. Okay, I got you. But then wouldn't that... I guess then technically they would... The PCB and the switches would bottom out at the same time? Then? Is that kind of the goal? It makes it interesting to see something cool on the inside when you open it. True. Yo, what up, Matt? It's cause he's out of soju. That's why he's so efficient tonight. Did I ever get, did I true up on those shots? ASAP Hedgehog, what's up, bud? That was a hard one to pronounce. Dude, what if we do fastest build ever? I'm gonna go ahead and put this here so everyone knows what we are building. And then we don't have stabilizers, so I'm gonna have to dig into my stash. Hang on. Oh man, I am like completely out of lube. Or I will be soon. He has like, dude, I never got your redeem. I did, I think I did what, three or four last stream, but I think I'm still like 1 or 2 behind. Not the stash. I know, right? Blasphemy. Okay, let me go grab the soju bottle, and then maybe I'll true up. Today will be the day I true up because I don't have any work tomorrow. One day, multiple streamers should come together to do a build race, same board, time. Okay, I'll tell you guys a slight hint at something that I'm planning potentially, and it is I've never done a collab stream or a co-stream with anyone. I guess I've never really been asked, but I've kind of invited myself into one of 2 of my other homie streamers. So we'll see if it ends up panning out. If it does, I think it'll be pretty fun. I get along with the other 2, so it'll be cool. I've never done it, so I think it's kind of sounds fun, but we'll see. Power move. I know. Basically, long story short, one of them was talking to me and they said that they were going to be doing a co-stream with another one. And then I was like, oh, wow, thanks for the invite. Then, you know, that's all you got to do. Just got to make people feel bad for not including you, and then they have to include you. Let me get my stabilizers. 1.6. Through-hole speedrun sounds absolutely Miz. Co-streaming was a thing for like 3 weeks, then never again. I know, right? Who was it that did the co-streams? Was it Mex? Mex on Deck did a lot of them. I know Alex and APRA did a ton as well. Self-invite. Very nice tennis outfit, right? Yeah, I wore this shirt to work. I had a review today. This is about as dressed up as I get. I'm not like, actually, you know what? I lied. I will wear a button down depending on the client. Most of the time I'll wear a polo. So I wore this polo to work and I had my pants, but it's too hot in here, so I had to change into shorts. So that's why I'm wearing a polo with shorts. I wish I could say I just got back from tennis. Extra Prius, buddy, thank you for the tier 1. Happy weekend, dude. It is the weekend. A well-deserved, dude, I have been so, I know I always say this, but I have been so busy. Hi, Sandy. Sandy, can you please tell chat how busy I have been with keyboard stuff? Polo, slacks, and Crocs. Dude, twice. Only twice I've done that. And then I do not leave my desk for the rest of the day. But I have been so damn busy this week. It's insane. Actually insane. Very busy. I think, yeah, we usually go to bed at the same time, but I have definitely been staying up. Maybe that's also the reason why I'm tired. I've been helping him. Sandy's been helping me for free. Wow. If you guys, I'll say this. If you guys saw the website, Sandy as the one that actually, what did she do? She did a new layout for the website. The website was the same for a long time. So she did the new layout, added a bunch of new products. So kind of fun. Ugh. But yeah, it's been keyboards. I just got a new mountain bike, which I'm absolutely stoked on. It's like, I'm pretty pumped about it. So I've been back into mountain biking. I've been still doing a bunch of car mods, which I probably should film. My car's at the shop right now, getting, oh, that's a fun one. Full rotors all around and brake pads. Yo, you're a mountain biker. That's dope. I am. So I would say at heart, I'm a mountain biker. I recently got a little bit more into road riding, so I picked up a pretty nice road bike and sold my mountain bike a while ago. But Allison, oh, what's up, Allison and Brandon? I recently got a mountain bike again, and I don't think I can go about life without having one again. So I think there needs to always be a mountain bike in my life. It always tends to circle back. Okay, let me get my water real quick, and then I'll be right back, and I'll tell you guys the build. It's a sick build. Hang on. Oof. All right, we are back. What is that, my guy? Yo, we got Lens and Prius in here. My goodness. All right, so let's do a soju shot because I am very far behind. Let's get some water in the system. We've got one of my favorite shot glasses from my trip to Jeju. Allison requested another soju shot redemption. Tell Allison that that is a point system, not a request system. Cheers. And I suppose we'll do another one. Celeb shot. It's free real estate. All right. I just got here and we're already doing. Yo, what's up, K-Spark? We are the youth of the nation. Oh my God, dude. What am I, 5? All right, so it's Friday, so we are trying to stay on topic tonight. Or on schedule, rather. Dude, I live in a condo too. I know the stairs struggle. I kind of fuck with it though. Every time we have an AC guy, he's got it. Dude, the worst is, so mine is it's a townhouse and it's 3 stories. So all of my, basically the bottom floor is all NRD. So I have my like work, I guess you could call it workroom in there, where I fulfill the orders as well as the mini warehouse. So anything I need to get stream related or whatnot is usually down there. So I gotta go all the way down and then all the way back up. POD, let's mosh. Yo. Headstrong, I'll take you on. It's Fire Friday. Yo, dude, Jinro, all day, every day. All day, every day, chewy aroma. SYJ, thank you for the tier 1 for 2 months. And Luther Red with the prime for 6. Let's go, bud. You guys better be drinking with me. IPA all day. Dude, I love Nalgene's, but like, what do you do with the cap when you're drinking? I feel like it always like hits me in the face. Then I gotta do this kind of odd thing. All day. Yo, what up, Visionaire? You got here, oh, just got here, we drinking? We are catching up for lost time. Okay, back on topic. Oh. Every day, bro. Bro, you're so happy it's Friday, I could tell. Dude, it's been such a long week. NRD stuff has been popping off this week, behind the scenes, been working on a lot of stuff. In addition, I've been doing a bunch of car stuff, so I just dropped it off to get more work done. Yes, mountain biking, making its way back into my life. I feel like forever will be a 2 wheels guy. And the caps are a bit weird, not gonna lie, at least until the plastic holding the thing snaps and it's basically converted. Yeah, right. Or you could like hold it with one hand too. All right, so my mountain biking build, because you guys asked. So, I tend to gravitate towards I used to be more cross country. Now I gravitate more towards, and then I went a little more trail. Now I'm an enduro bro, okay? So I mainly do enduro style riding. And I generally gravitate towards having about 140 to 160 mil of travel. Not like a super heavy enduro guy, like a mega tower or an enduro specialized at like 180. I like to be able to climb a bit still, because most of the trails around here, at least where I live, they do have some pretty brutal climbs. So I need a bike that can handle some technical downs, but also climb decently without making me exhausted. Is mountain biking your favorite form of exercise? I would say when I mountain bike, that is when I'm in the best shape. Climbing's also pretty good, but I would say mountain biking, I most definitely That's the most cardio, the most out of breath I ever am. Most anaerobic for sure. Because to me, it's almost like, I know some people don't like the climbing aspect of it. And generally, I don't like running. I don't really like any intensive cardio that much. But when I'm riding, when I'm climbing, I actually don't mind it. I kind of like it because not only is it kind of on the technical uphills, I feel accomplished, but it also, I know that it's giving me a good workout. The thing I hate about mountain biking is getting your heart rate to 183 right out of the car. Yeah, so it's always like, what would you rather have? A ride or a trail that starts immediate on an uphill and then you end on a downhill, or do you want one that starts on a downhill and at the end you have to climb back up to the car, right? I think I would prefer having a climb first. That way I get a little bit of a warm up before the downhill. I think we're gonna finish off this this tub here. So you got the Santa Cruz High Tower. I like climbing more than descending on a mountain bike. See, I like both. For sure, I like both. I would be lying if I said I like climbing more, but I definitely do not mind climbing as much as a lot of people do. So yeah, basically my recent bike progression was I had this Santa Cruz High Tower V1, the original one that came out. And then I got the High Tower V2, which was my favorite bike ever, right? And that was one that this is before the Mega Tower came out. I know I'm talking a bunch of jargon to people who don't mountain bike, and I apologize for that. But I ended up turning it into like a High Tower LT, which is High Tower Long Travel. And that basically was accomplished by throwing a bigger fork on it, right? And I think X2 was more in the back as well, right? Anyway, that bike got stolen. I think I told you guys about that on my stream a long time ago. That was very unfortunate. However, what was fortunate about it was I had renter's insurance. So I basically had to go in and provide all of, because as you guys can imagine, when I report my bike as stolen and try and submit an insurance claim, and I tell, well, first off, my bike was stolen and my brother's bike because they were in the same storage unit. So I submitted a claim for 15 grand to our insurance. And as you can imagine, they're like, oh yeah, good one, buddy. Like, I'm sure. But I'm like, no, like that's how much mountain bikes cost, like high-end mountain bikes cost. And so I had to provide all of the receipts from our builds. And I ended up getting fully reimbursed, which was pretty wild. And then I used that money to purchase a Yeti SB140, which was about the same caliber as my prior bike, just a different brand. Yo, 35 Mance. What's up, Bitterseed? Mance. Months. What up, buddy? How's it going? How you doing? How you doing? So, anyways, I bought the SB140. I liked it. I think I like my High Tower a little bit more. And mind you, I would say I'm pretty good at mountain biking. I would say I'm a little bit more, risk, knock on wood, a little bit more risky when it comes to mountain biking than other extreme sports. Generally, I'm decently risk adverse, but I don't know. For some reason, I feel pretty comfortable on a bike, so I push it a little more. I'm not like the crazy Red Bull Rampage guys, but I'd say I'm pretty good. So I don't mind splurging on a hobby that not only I feel like I'm decent at, but it also is good for my health, keeps me in shape. So yeah, I definitely do not mind spending on it. However, I was not riding much at the time, and I ended up getting a road bike. So I sold my mountain bike, bought a road bike. I know this is a long story, but you guys were asking, so I still have my road bike, but I've now picked up my new mountain bike. Pushes your limits, exactly. JK, we're getting 7 grams. Do you want XLB or spicy wonton? I will take the XLB. Who calls it XLB? My goodness. Dude, I'm really scraping the ends here of this jar. Is Sandy Daly bored the 7V or has she moved to the Kaze? You know what's funny? She's actually using the Ori CLS 3 right now. I think she had a Kaze at her desk and I needed to borrow it for something, so I took the Ori and I just never replaced it. I don't know, if she's still here, you could ask her how she likes it. I think she likes it. I love story time with Uncle Ryan. I try not to use too much lingo because obviously if you're not into mountain biking, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But I also realized I just told a 15-minute story and didn't even answer the question. Full auto, what is up, bud? What are you typing on? Just in time for stab content. We are almost done. I didn't even need to do that one. We're doing extra stabs today to finish off this frickin'. I'm gonna need to buy some more lube. But yes, so I ended up buying I wanted to get a high tower again, but I did like my Ibis. I've had an Ibis Ripley and an Ibis Mojo HD back in the day, and I do like Ibis a lot. So I bought an Ibis Ripmo, which is basically Ibis's equivalent of the high tower. Silver CW60, nice. How do you like it? Who just built one of those? Was it Teja? Oh my god, we are out. We are out. But yeah, it's a pretty sick bike. If I could somehow stream while I was mountain biking, I think I would. That'd be pretty dope. Have you decided your colors for the 60 and 65 yet? You know, it's tough, right? So maybe I'll get your guys' opinion on this. Yo, what up, Karen? Are you going into any meetups soon? Yes, and I do have something I want to talk to you guys about with regards to meetups as well. But maybe I'll get your guys' take on this. So, I mean, my favorite colors are really for boards are red and gray, or green. So I want to do. I loved how good the colors turned out for Kaze, but I don't want to copy the colors, so it's tough, right? Because maybe I'll do the red. I don't know. I kind of want to do like 2 or 3 new colors completely, or maybe just slight tweaks, right? So like instead of a brighter red like on Kaze, do like a dark burgundy, and then maybe like the new gunmetal a different gray. I don't know. I really don't know. All I do know is I do want a green board. I do want a green board at some point. And oh, bluish green. That'd be cool. Yo, what up, Bitter? I like it. I'm not used to the low type angle, high front height. Oh, how high is the front height on that board? Remember the Ibis cyclocross bikes? Yes, the Hakalugis, for sure. Was it the Hakalugi? I thought it was, maybe. Are you wearing the Oku at Keeb Life? Should I? I could. I've been trying to get a green board for the longest time. We were promised Oku belt at a meetup. That's true. Okay, so to answer your question about colors, I have not decided on the colors yet, nor have I decided on just aluminum or doing aluminum and PC. Not sure. I honestly don't know how PC would look on the Oku. I might have to proto one to try it out. I have no idea how it would look. But at the same time, I think, depending how the final 60 proto turns out, if you ask me right now and I had to tell you an answer, I personally don't know which one's gonna come first, the 60 or the 65. I think the goal is to offer 100% one of them before the end of the year. I want to try for both, but I don't know which one's first. Yo, what's poppin', Jacobian? Brand new whip was poppin'. Dua Lipa. The green thing is why I bought a Sonnet with a green top and a green, green and brass looks amazing, 100%. Hakalugi just gave me flashbacks. Yo, what up, Luke? Bronze would be sick. Bronze would be cool. What are your thoughts on unique E-coat? Something like E-coat copper, Salvin. I generally am okay with E-coats and Cerakotes on smaller items, like trays or nests or anything smaller, maybe even like a numpad. I don't love it on keyboards. I just, for me, I would just, like my Matrix, I'm okay with it. I'm fine with it, but I don't know. I think I just prefer Anno, but there is an E-coat. Do I have it up here? I don't. So the cool thing about E-coat is with my manufacturer, I can actually tell them if I want it to be like shinier, duller, smoother, rougher. I can choose what kind of coat I want. And so I've had some that are a little bit shinier and smoother. There's one that I had made, which I think you guys saw on the Nest, that it really did look like an Anno. So, anyways, what I'm getting at is I wouldn't be opposed to offering an E-coat. Maybe I will, I'm not sure. I wanted a decent 75%. Damn. Yes, I do like the cream, like cannoli cream. I do like that a lot. I think like a like a cannoli cream top with a copper bottom would be pretty sick. What are your thoughts on offering silver or black as a color? So that's a tough one, right? Yo, John, thank you for the almost 3 years. Damn. And we got proximity with the tier 1 for 13. I aspire to be like John. Dude, that's crazy, bro. Have you seen Cycle 7? Are those bikes? Cream copper equals, yeah, so here's my thought process, right? Like, if I'm offering 3 colors, which I do like the 3 color combos, because I like to do 1 safe color and then 2 like exotic or unique colors, right? I think that's a good combo. Like for Kaze, it was the blue and the red were like a little bit more, non-traditional colors, and then the gray was like a safe color, right? So for me, it's hard. I personally love silver and black, especially on the Kaze. I think it looks very classy. But it's hard for me to offer it and just be like, I don't want people to think it's just like too bland, right? So I tend to want to do like, 2 exotic colors and like a gray, or like a blue gray, or maybe like an E-coat, like an E-beige. I'm not sure. Not a bike, it's a new FRL TKL coming from, dude, it's insane the pricing of new boards these days. Absolutely nuts. It just keeps getting cheaper and cheaper. Any Ergo I build anytime soon? I actually haven't seen that. Very iPhone-like in color offerings, yes, yeah. So like for me, it would be cool to do like, Oku have like a new type of gray, and then do like, like green and purple, right? Something like that. Or like an E-beige as a safe color, or like, pink and lilac. I don't know, something. I think that's a good combo, is having 1 safe color and then 2 like fun colors. Brown, warm gray, gonna make a comeback one of these days. Yes, that as well. Brown's a good one. E-beige would be perfect. Yeah. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I think the safe color for Oku is either going to be e-beige, like almost like a chocolate brown, like a mocha brown, or a new type of gray. One of those three I think will be the safe color. Nardo gray e-coat, true. That would be sick. That would be dope. eBay purple would be dope. Yep. So anyway, we'll see. We'll see. But yes, as far as I thought you had an Ergo Eye, the Alice board. Oh shit, you're right. You are right. Sorry. You know, it's funny. I don't even know what that board's called because I was just talking to Dark one day and he sent it to me. So I was like, dude, this board is absolutely like killer. It's sick. I don't even know what it's called. But yes, I do have that and I do need to build that. I need a PVD silver to complete the belt buckle look. True. Damn, these are tight. But as far as meetups go, yes. So, oh, dude, my build command is completely wrong. All right. How we looking? We're Gucci. No, we're not. Dude, these are so freaking tight. There we go. Okay, so Key Life, I believe, is the next big meetup coming, correct? At least in my area. So I will be going to that. I did buy a ticket for it. You guys know me. Or at least I've talked a lot about this in chat and on stream. I am a huge fan of meetups. I think they're fun. I think for the most part, it's a good time for sure. It's just, yeah, I think it's cool, right? Just need to make sure. So this does not have split backspace support. Cool. But yeah, I have a ton of fun at them. I still think we should have more meetups. I know like food and venue is always kind of the biggest issue. But do we have anyone else in chat going to Key Life? We will need EMTs for when I get starstruck and faint meeting you. This guy. Lol Stacks hosted meetup. So John, you don't even know this actually. I don't want to give it away, but I personally feel like there aren't enough meetups, and I know a lot of people dislike organizing them. It's a headache dealing with tickets and venue and food and just making sure everything goes smoothly. I am in the process of potentially organizing and setting up a series of meetups. I'll put it at that. I'll have more information. I will have more information soon, but I've been working on it for quite some time now, and I didn't want to really say anything until I had some more material to give you guys. Ryan's cooking. But I think it's gonna be freaking lit, all right? You guys know me. It'll be a freaking good time. Just to give you guys like a time horizon, I obviously am not gonna do it in September because of Key Life, but my plan right now, at least with the people that I'm talking with, is going to be sometime in late October or early November. That's all I'm gonna give you guys at the moment. It's gonna be very coordinated, very organized, very legit, and hopefully be some of the sickest meetups you guys have been to if you do end up going. But yeah, that's what I've kind of been, one thing I've been planning behind the scenes that I'm pretty excited for. The way I look at this hobby is, I started designing because I wanted to create products that I didn't see in the marketplace, as well as kind of create things that I like. And so I'm kind of parlaying that into the meetups. I personally want there to be more meetups. And I don't want to say no one's done it. There have been a decent amount of meetups, but I do think some sort of an organized routine type thing would be cool. So I'm gonna take it upon myself to try and do that. Soju redeems all day IRL, right? Then I'll have to make you all drink with me. Do it when it's cold so I can leave the snow? Dude, will they only be in your area or a bunch of different places? So they will most likely only be in my area, because I don't want to get too into detail. But the venue that I've essentially secured, I just got word last week that I have secured the venue. I'm not ready to announce all of this yet, so I'm not going to give you guys too much information. I will say that it's going to be sick. All right, that's all I got to say right now. Soju redeems IRL, save up. Yeah, you guys can spend your points IRL. Gonna make me fly out again? Do it. The real cubes were the friends we made along the way. True. Keyboard and mountain bike meetup? Oh, you know it, dude. No, keep your seaweed salad at home. But yeah, that's kind of all I have to say for now. But I am working diligently. I'll bring the pickle juice and salad. Wow. There'll be security guards at the door checking to make sure no one brings in any paraphernalia like pickle juice and green leafy food items. See if we can grab some with some legs for the corners here. I did not see a video of you doing picklebacks not too long. Did I not? Yes, you did. Never again, please. Hey, some of us need to eat a salad. True, true. But yeah, I've been working on a lot of things. I guess that's one of the reasons why I haven't been streaming as much. And but I think you guys will enjoy it for sure. Man, these are all 3-pin. 3-pin on a palm plate is gonna be freaking nightmare. There's a couple 5-pins in here. Shungite Con 2023. Ryan been cooking. I have been. I really have been. I wish I could tell you guys more about all the other projects I have planned. Honestly, I wish I could. They're just like they take time. They do take time. Oh my, dude, these were all 5-pin and they've been clipped. Oh my God. All the legs were clipped off. I guess the title of this was, I did put in my Instagram to come watch me suffer. This is definitely gonna be a fun one to solder. Oh, there's a 5-pin. Let's go over here. Oh, yeah. Any plate fork available? I know, right? I should. Yo, a Karshi, bro, with the tier 1 for 35 months. Damn, that is as long as John. What's up, buddy? How you doing? These are MX Blacks, yes. What kind of monster cuts off pins? I've only cut off pins once before, and that was because I was building with, I think it was my Matrix 1.2, and the PCB leg holes are super freaking tight. So I actually cut the legs off. Toy like a toy. You're doing well, my man. Almost 3 years. Dude, that's crazy. That is crazy. Are you still living the retirement life? I need to fix my freaking Nightbot. Shoot. I actually don't even need a plate fork because these don't even have legs. I actually started a job at Palantir in NYC for the last year of my non-compete. What's that rake looking tool? This is a plate fork. So it basically helps you make sure that the switches are fully seated into the plate and the PCB. But in this case, we are using 3-pin switches, which means, I'm sure most of you guys know, if you take a look here, where's my spudger? Someone who's liking to pull a cruel joke, cut the leg pins off with flush cutters. So these 5-pin MX blacks are now 3-pin MX blacks, therefore will not be secured to the PCB with legs, and additionally we can just kind of pop them in like that and not have to worry about the legs not being seated into the PCB. However, when we do solder this, I'm gonna have to push down on every, oh, this one has legs. I'm gonna have to push down on every switch to make sure it's seated. It's a new type of tool, haven't seen that before. You know, I was always like super, not that I was against these, but I was like, what's the point of this thing? And then I know Alex used it a bunch, a couple other people used it, and then I got one and I was like, oh, okay. Definitely has a time and a place. Farmer John. Yes, it does make soft plates much less frustrating. That is true. This is Winkeyless. You guys almost set me up for failure there. What are we at? Dude, an hour and a half in, and I almost have all, well, damn it, I should have used the leg ones for these mini ones. Shit. All right, there's one. There's two. 3, 4. Nice. One more. Oh, we could just use that. All right, cool. Have you discussed the Mex and Co stuff at all recently? Very like briefly. I talked about it. I know it's been like a super hot topic in the keyboard world. Oddly enough, I never placed even one order through them. I never used them as a vendor, so I wasn't really following it too much, I guess, thankfully. But yeah, I've heard it's pretty intense. Everyone's doing kind of chargebacks. There's talk about going bankrupt. There's talks about squandering the money. So the TLDR, from what I have heard, is that the money is gone, and there are like something like 18 unpaid invoices. Is that correct? Am I getting my facts correct? I don't know. That's what I recall hearing. So it sounds like they didn't use the money for what it should have been used for. TLDR, they suck at business and are going bankrupt and can't fulfill a bunch of GBs. Yeah. Cat sitting very comfortable around a campfire with... I see. No, I can see. I have 7V on my browser, but not in what's it called? Streamlabs. I'm like, what is Evan going on about talking without spaces? But yeah, no, it's interesting for sure. I've been telling a lot of people this, that even my designer friends, my vendor friends, I'm decently privy to what's going on in the marketplace, given that I deal with vendors, sponsors. I talk to a bunch of other streamers and designers, and so I'm pretty like decently in the know. And I don't think Mex & Co is going to be the only one. I'm hoping that to that level they will be, but we've already seen a couple companies kind of go out of business, right, and close up shop. I think unless you're bringing something to the market that is very unique and hyped up, or you are just crushing it with budget accessories and items, I think the middle ground is going to be kind of hard. In the past, it was very much a given, and so I feel like people now are having to not try harder to sell stuff, but definitely be a little bit more risk averse for sure. What switches are these? These are MX Blacks. Keycap GB model is basically a Ponzi scheme. No surprise, it's cashing up to a lot of vendors. Yes. Yep. I mean, did you guys see Bento? What is it, like 75 bucks now? That's insane. Nuts. Divinity, for example, found their sweet spot with what they offer. Yep, exactly. So I would venture to say Divinity super well poised for the current market. I think Monoke has done a great job as well. I think a lot of the vendors that are kind of just that have relied, I'll put it this way, I think a lot of vendors that relied solely on GMK sets and just running GMK sets and not really providing much else, I think those are the ones that are going to be a little bit, they're going to have to get a little creative in the new environment. Makibo, Switchmod. Makibo and Switchmod both did a great job on not being greedy, not buying a bunch of extras. CK and NK will survive. I know Cannon Keys definitely has their niche with their boards as well. Omni, yeah, Omni's interesting for sure. I don't really. I've been, I guess, waiting for the Bauer Light for quite some time. I think that, to me, is a unique product that not a lot of people. I don't know anyone that has offered like a. I think a good take that they started to do. I and they probably wish it came out earlier, but I think that they'll survive off Pokeball sales. I think the idea of making a budget version of a premium keyboard was a great idea. I do. Omni, their overhead is so cheap in Alabama. Yeah, I mean, who knows? Right? You cannot judge a business really from the outside. I mean, for all we know, someone could be running a business that they do for fun. They could have money outside of keyboards. They could have family money. They could have, investors. Who knows, really, right? Some of these companies can weather the storm for sure. So you never really know someone's financial condition. It's somewhat easy to see if someone is hurting or not based on their sales that they do. But yeah, it's kind of hard. It's all hearsay, really. The Bauer Light is still coming out. Apparently, allegedly it is. I'm excited for the Bauer Light. Honestly, I am. I think that's great. Omni bought the heavy grail plate tooling from Norbauer. That's pretty unique. Yes, that was a while ago, and I don't think they've really talked much about it. It does sound like they have a lot of projects in the works, for sure. All right. But I do think a lot of the big boy players, I don't think they're gonna be really stressing too much. MyKeyboards.eu. I have no idea about EU vendors. Zero. I have no idea who's big, who's not, who's successful, who's not. I literally have no idea. Oh my goodness. Using the plate fork on a... This is perfect for it, actually. Boom. Oh. All right, so we will solder those after. I do have some more 5-pins here. I think I want to kind of swap those in. God, dude. See, this is what happens with 3-pins. Do you see how there's that space? So no matter how hard you push it down, it just pops back up. So that space underneath is what you don't want. But there's no avoiding it if you don't have legs to hold it, right? that happens too. All right. Why would they cut the pins off? My guess is they were either using them on a PCB that did not have leg holes, or they used them on a PCB that had super tight leg holes. Those are really the only, more often than not, the main reason why people do that is because the PCB doesn't have leg holes, which is very rare nowadays. I know Garrett did a ton of work with the injection molding people who are producing the Bauer Light, which plays really well with the way Norbauer's design uses injection molding. Smart move. I honestly hope that it comes to light for sure, and sooner rather than later, 100%. Because that's a board I was looking forward to. And I personally do love that business model too. I think that's great. I think from a business standpoint, it's kind of cool because say the Bauer is selling for a premium in the aftermarket. It's a coveted board. It's high end. It's hard to get, right? And I think if they mass produced the Bauer Light, I really don't think it would devalue the Bauer at all, which is kind of cool. So it uses the hype around the Bauer, but doesn't devalue it when you produce a bunch, right? So kind of similar if I made an injection molded Kaze, and it did type super well, it did have all the design language, it had the badge, had everything. I think you could mass produce those, and they would do well, but it wouldn't oversaturate the Kaze. There's two separate markets, but they play off each other. So anyway. Most hot swap PCBs pre-2020 were only taking 3-pin switches. There you go. What's up, Roostery? Gaho, hey Lols, good to see you on a Friday evening. What's up, buddy? Dude, it is. Wow, it's already 8 o'clock. Holy shit. Have a good weekend, dude. Yo, Prius, you bouncing or what? When are you reviewing the Type K? Last I heard, Gok told me that they were done. So I'm just waiting, I think, on PCB. I'm not sure. Kaze Light coming soon. Y'all heard it here. I mean, honestly, if I do love how injection molded plastic sounds. If I had an easy way to do it, I would. 100%. 100%. Are you going to buy a Type K? So I do have a Type K coming. It's a streamer unit that I get to keep. But I don't know if it's like a special color. I don't think it's anything different than the GB unit one, if that makes sense. I don't think. I believe the one I chose is black with polished, because I wanted that like Knight Rider theme. Gonna play video games. Prius, what do you play? I'm so excited for the Type K. I'm gonna be so sad if I don't get one. Are they gonna be pretty limited? Close pairing. What's your ideal plate switch combo right now? As basic as it sounds, I am a huge fan of cherry blacks on PC, or Popus on aluminum. Those are kind of like my two go-tos at the moment. Kawhi, what's up, bud? I thought I was unlimited for Type K. Is it? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked too much into it. I know when I was in Korea hanging out with Gion, he had a Type K prototype. So I've actually held it and checked it out in person. It's pretty damn sick. Just years of Kingdom right now. No games on PC. What's Kingdom? Enlighten me. I've been playing this stupid game called Arena of Valor. I think it's not even like a popular game anymore, but like 2 of my IRL friends play it, and like they keep pestering me and bugging me to play it so we can all play together. So I downloaded it and I've just been playing that like randomly with them. Oh, Zelda, gotcha. The new Zelda game is pretty popular, right? Do you use a specific board for gaming? I personally do not, if I had to have a preference, I don't like a heavy board for gaming. I also don't like anything bigger than like a TKL. TKL is pushing it for me. If it's a light TKL, I can do that. AOV is still ultra popular in Asia, actually. Ah, okay. So it's called Arena of Valor. It's basically like a ripoff of League of Legends. So like, it's funny because they told me to play it, and I downloaded it, and I played League a ton back in the day, and it's basically identical. So I had like 0 learning curve, which was kind of cool. So I've been like just stomping kids. It's like I'm smurfing, but I'm not, because I'm new to the game. But anyway, so you'll play AOV but won't play League with me. Bro, okay, here's the thing. When I play AOV, I can't chat because I'm on a mobile. I can't type because I'm playing. And I also can't talk to people, so it's not toxic. I cannot use HHKB for gaming. That is for certain, because most games I play on a computer at least were FPS, and I need that control for crouch. That's why the W1AT is not on the desk anymore. It can't play Apex. Dude, I loved Apex. I did love Apex. For some reason, I feel so OP. Dude, if I showed you guys, bro. So I downloaded AOV, what, 3 days ago? 3 days ago. And they place you in bronze. And I've already gone, just in 3 days. I have not, okay. I told them, I'm like, bro, like, I feel like I'm good at this game. But like, I feel like I shouldn't be this good. Like, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I've played, out of the ranked games that I've played in AOV, I believe I'm 54-0. I've not lost one ranked AOV game. I went from bronze to silver to gold to plat to diamond, and I'm on my way to, what is it, veteran? And I think that's like the second highest in the whole game. So like, I feel like, I don't know. I told them, I'm like, bro, if this is just bots, I'm gonna be like, we're not friends anymore if you guys are making waste this much time playing this game. Dude, I better not be playing against bots. It's ranked. There's no bots in ranked. Come on. They're just bots in you know, IRL. But yeah, no, it's kind of wild. I'll play League with you, Evan. Do you still play? Watch out, Lil Snacks will be the Tyler Ninja Blevins of AOP. Bro, honestly, if you guys watched me play, I would stream it. I would. I literally just stomp kids. Not so much lately though, because I'm busy. All right, dude. All right. You make kids want to throw their phones. Yeah, it's like, newsflash, I'm playing against like actual 12-year-olds. Like, probably. Oh shit, I gotta respond to my buddy who I'm going on a road ride with tomorrow. I didn't respond, and if I don't respond until after stream's over, he's probably gonna think I'm flaking on him. Do you rage like Ninja? So, I honestly do not know how I would be in ranked games now, because I have not played a competitive game in a while. I do know the last time I played any competitive game, doesn't really matter which game, I take it very seriously. So I do rage a little bit. I definitely rage a little bit. There's another side of Lulz. Yes, yes. I've told you guys this. This is why I don't play video games on stream, because I'm unpredictable. So I'm trying to get my buddy into keyboards. And I was like, I'm midstream right now. He goes, nice, man. You building a sweet board? He's gonna come over tomorrow. He's been my friend since first grade, believe it or not, elementary school. And we used to play World of Warcraft together. And he's coming over tomorrow. We're gonna go on a road ride. And he said he wants to check out my keyboards. So I'm gonna do the full court press on him while he's over. Usually what I'll do when a new person comes over and they want to check out my keyboards, or I'm trying to, like, you know, convince them how cool my hobby is, I'll usually have them sit down at my desk, and I will force them to just do like 20 typing tests in a row, and I'll give them a different board to type on. And I'll just ask them, like, do you like this one? Do you like that one? What don't you like about it? Is it too stiff? Is it too flexible? Do you like how it sounds? And then I'll usually, like, I'll have them rank the boards, and I'll put them in order of what they like, you know, favorite to least favorite. And then if they show interest in it, I will then tell them, like, oh, like, you know, take this board, use it, borrow it. And then if they like it, great, I got them hooked. If they don't like it, I'll usually swap them out for another board. I think we need a sneak peek of that side one day. Maybe if it's like DGen hours at, like, you know, a late stream at 12 a.m. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll stream some games. Might be a couple broken Kaze protos from Ryan's raging. I mainly break mice. I don't slam my desk. My infamous move is I will throw my mouse at the wall. So I think I broke a couple Final Mouse. I definitely broke a nice Final Mouse back in the day. I broke a couple mice before. I'm not ashamed to admit. I'm very serious with my gaming, all right? Well, that's heavy. Pretty much, yeah. Exactly. Whenever they go to pick up the keyboard. Do you bring out the Razor Greens? Sometimes I will troll them with the Razor Green board. He has a specific MO. I do. Specific MO. When my wife and I used to share desk, she used to smash the desk. Dude, I feel like I would be scared of Sandy if she was, like, competitive gaming. I really would. No need to be humble. You gripped it really hard and crushed it. That's true. That is true. Bro, I miss peak COD and Apex days. Bro, I know. Dude, we were really gamer mode, weren't we? Honestly, I feel like, I don't know, I really enjoyed Apex. I feel like that game kind of, like, fizzled pretty quickly, whereas I wish it was stayed popular for longer. I was pretty good at Apex, I feel like. Then they messed with the ranking system, and I just kind of got over it. Wall still dented from all those raging sessions. So I have, I've dented 2 walls from gaming. And by dented, I mean had to repair the drywall. Anyway, I swear I don't have any anger issues. Curious, would you ever consider an NRD mouse? I've had people ask me this before. I think it would be cool. I just feel like for mice, it's so hard to differentiate yourself, because I know it's like you can make the same argument for keyboards, but I don't know. What would I do? Make like an aluminum CNC mouse? Obviously, you don't want to add weights to it because people nowadays are just about super light mice. So I feel like you're super limited in the material you can use. I don't know. I figure it wouldn't be too hard. You could just buy the sensors and all that, but I don't know. Apex is still good, but not great. ALGS has been on the last 2 days. No wonder you're always changing mouse. Yay, this dude, I've been using this mouse for a while, okay? You guys should be proud of me. Bro, if you dig Apex, check out ALGS, their esports league LAN play. What is that? What's ALGS? The R&D for the wireless and PCB is kind of rough. Oh, interesting. Aluminum body with OF bottom. Oh, PC bottom. That's true. That would be cool. That'd be cool. It would be hard to get into for sure. So I do know that Ponage, this mouse, this is my favorite mouse. They have sent me a bunch of free stuff to show on stream and whatnot. They're super cool over there, and they're actually in Irvine. So they are like, their headquarters is pretty close to me. I could see if they would like want to do some sort of like a collab, or like maybe if I could say like, oh, like I'll design the body if you guys can give me the internals. I don't know. I just think a mouse from like start to finish would be pretty hard. I feel like it would be easier to do like a collab. NRD Ponage collab would be dope. I think so. That'd be cool. Apex League Global Series. Ah, okay. All right. I do think that would be sick. An aluminum shell for the top, and then a PC bottom, or like a PC, like if this was all PC and then the top was aluminum, that'd be cool. I do. I think once Counter-Strike, once CS2 comes out, I would be open to streaming that. I don't know who would watch, but I was pretty good at Counter-Strike back in the day, so I think I would be somewhat entertaining. At a bare minimum, you guys can laugh at how tilted I get. Gotta stream CSGO too. True. Random Frank P collab with the mouse company too, I think. Oh yeah. Yeah. Who did Random Frank P collab with? I think the mouse did super well. Make your version of the MX Master and you have a done deal. MX Master is pretty popular, huh? Pulsar, was it Pulsar? For me, when I play a yo, Seth, thanks for the follow. When I play an FPS game, I am very particular about my mouse pad, and so I can't use a desk pad. I have to use a mouse pad, a specific mouse pad, and then I also do not like the mouse pad on top of the desk pad because it's too thick. So then I gotta move the whole mouse pad to the left and have my desk pad. Then it looks like shit, and I don't want to use it when I'm not gaming, and it's just, I don't know. It's a big hassle. But I do it all for them comp gains. Do you go full arm sleeve like you're a shooting guard in the NBA too? Wait, what do you mean? Is that a pine? I keep wanting to call it penicil. Is that a pine sill? This is a pine sill. This is. The soldering iron was like 40 bucks and I love it. That's why I just switched to keep mats that are completely hidden by my boards. No need to. Oh, that's true. That is true. Do y'all like the Cyndaquil? I did point that out on the front. What's up, Happa? Would you use the board you are building now for gaming? I personally definitely could not game with this keyboard. Too much surface area and too heavy. My favorite soldering iron ever, albeit my only one. Ah, got you. Link for the iron, please. So I'm a big fan of this one. It's called the Pine Sill. There is also the TS80 and the TS100. I've owned all three. I think you can't really go wrong with either of the three. I like this one because it's very easy to drive off of USB-C. So I literally only have this USB-C to my my USB-C hub, and that's it. So that's literally all there is. And then I run this fan. This is just a Noctua fan that I put a filter on, running to that same USB hub, and that's it. Super easy. I used to stream with like the big Hako and the big ass like, you know, solder defumigator. It was a nightmare. This is really all that's needed these days. What are you going to do with this board? So this is not my board. This is a friend's board that I'm building for him. So I am literally gonna put this back in the mail and on its way back to the owner. There's the link. There you go. Yeah, dude, some folks dig that low friction mouse movement to the point of rocking nylon. Oh, I got you. I got you. Wow, no way. So some people put a sleeve on their arm, so their arm is. I don't like the low friction. If it's too. My issue is I tend to in FPS games, if it's too quick or too low friction, it's hard for me to like stop on the head. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I go past it or I go before it, and if I get to it, it's like hard for me to like stop. I like to be able to stop. The pine still has to be one of my favorite purchases, my best purchases in the hobby, for sure, for sure. Finger guard, wow. Oh, a soju shot, let's go, bud. Get the fine tip set. Yes, I got the fine tip on this one. I got glass mouse skates and they legit too fast. You guys remember the ice mat back in the day? Was it the ice mat, the glass one? Yeet dab. Just lotion up the entire arm. Wow. Just put a bunch of 205 grade 0 on your desk, on your mouse pad and your arm. That's really all you gotta do. Cheers. I got a whole body slippery sleeve. Wow. Yo, TMG, thank you for the follow. All right, I am really slacking on the soldering here, aren't I? All right, let's get to it. Well, I originally thought I was going to be an underachiever here if I did not use these LEDs, but it looks like there aren't LED holes on this PCB. So it looks like, I think I lucked out. But I believe there are LEDs indicators for the caps lock only. Or are there? Yeah, none on the daughter boards either. Cream sodas be goated. You know what? You know what? I actually really enjoyed. I would probably be typing on the Orberos if I still had it. I was really enjoying the cream sodas. I sent it back to Popcorn already. I snapped some pics, sent it on back. But I honestly, I think I am going to buy some of those. I do. I think I'm gonna grab some. I still have an ice mat before they changed. No way. Damn, that's an OG. Might have ordered some after that stream. There we go. So you guys got me thinking. You guys got me thinking, and maybe you can help inform me here. But is there a switch currently out that is like a cream soda? So a cream soda, was it ink bottom, milk top, or was it nylon bottom? Are they long pole or no? So they're long pole, which I'm generally not a huge fan of, but they're very minimal long pole. What is it? The distance is almost it's instead of 3.5, it's 3.8, right? They're long pole minks, right? So they're Gateron switches, Darian. I can't use long pole. Trust me, dude. I am the biggest long pole hater. 100%. But I'm 100% a hater. But these cream sodas are my my least hated long poles. I'll put it that way. They don't reduce it. So apparently a normal switch is 4mm travel. A long pole is generally 3.5. The cream soda is 3.8. So it's almost negligible, the difference. And they don't sound like annoying, and they don't feel super wobbly when you bottom out. Anyway, I think they're manageable. But the V1 switches were pretty nice. What are those? Long pole denier turned enjoyer. All right, so here's my question to you all. Is there a Gateron switch out that is an ink bottom with a long pole like the cream sodas, a 3.8, with a nylon top? Does that exist? J-Wick switch 4mm travel, but spherical long pole stem. Interesting. Okay. Can someone remind me what the cream soda is originally supposed to be? As far as I know, it's derived from a Frankum switch. So it is basically an ink bottom, a milky top, and a long pole. So it's like a long pole version of a Gateron mink. Isn't it called like a mink something? I think someone in chat nailed it. I suggested that when Pingshu was here and he said he was taking notes. Ah, gotcha. I gotcha. Food is here? Okay, I'm gonna finish soldering and then I'll be down. Right. Wow. Gateron be releasing switches here and there. Dude, right? So Gateron was like, I feel like Gateron was very slow to the party. With regards to pumping out switches, and I'm so happy that they are now coming out with a bunch of different variations, because I feel like for a while it was literally just JWK. Cherry's always been Cherry. There's not much going on there, right? They have their tried and true switches, but I feel like Gateron really wasn't coming out with many new materials or variants, and I feel like lately they've really been pumping out some solid switches. Even like their stock like yellows, what is it, like the KS or the Pros? They're pretty crazy for the price. I feel like I've been soldering for an hour. GATX are criminally underrated. There we go. Yep, that's what I was talking about. Mink switch is ink bottom and milky top, it looks like. Yes, it is. Hereditary, are you freaking drunk, bro? Obviously, bro. That's why it's called a mink. It's a milky ink. Milky topped ink. JWK, TTC, ACO are the ones releasing in a fast. Yes. TTC has gotten a lot better. TTC back in the day was garbage. Now I've typed on some TTCs that are okay. Yo, I'm sorry. Was that mean? I'm sorry. That's like saying, well, a cherry red is like a cherry black, but apparently it has a red stem. KS3 goes crazy for the price. True. Happy to see Gateron catching up. Yes. Not even drinking, just not even putting two together. It's all right. Everybody has those days. Everybody makes mistakes. TTC has to thank ACO for the improvement as well for as the marketing power. Oil Kings and China Joys are my favorite. So I do love Oil Kings as well. The China Joys, or for those of you guys that aren't aware, the CJs, right? Maybe you guys didn't know, but the CJs, the full wording for that is China Joys. I am actually a huge fan of the CJs, but there's a big caveat with the but. I'm very particular with the build I put them in, because they can sound a little bit high-pitched in certain boards. Like, I've put some CJs in certain boards and I'm like, damn, this is fire. This is the best switch for this board. And then other ones I've actually had to desolder them. Like, I think one of my favorite switches in the Vita was the CJ. They are super smooth, yes, yep. Super smooth, super high pitch, but very board dependent. I like them in the Vita though. CJ's best for stiffer plate materials. Yep. The Vita is pretty stiff, so that would make sense. B-Suns are starting to release more too, and they're sneaky good. Yes, if you guys have not been paying attention, B-Sun is I don't want to say making a comeback, but I did get kind of some information on their kind of roadmap recently. So if you guys recall, actually let me do these last couple switches, and then I'll kind of do a little explanation for you guys if you're not aware. Let me aware you. All right. Our streamer is looking pretty spiffy in his collared shirt. This is my, I literally got home from work. I was supposed to stop by my car shop to deliver some parts. Didn't have time for that. I forgot to charge Sandy's Tesla last night, so I had 12 miles at my work. I get to work, and I don't have the adapter, and they only have charge points at work. So I literally did not have the mileage to stop anywhere else but go directly home. I make it home with like 7 miles left. And then I had the Nest drop at 4 p.m. So I had to get ready for that. I did the Nest drop. I scarfed down some dinner, and then here I am streaming. So that's how busy I've been. I'm still wearing the shirt I wore to work. Didn't shave, didn't shower. Apologies. SP Stars, I don't hear too much about SP Stars anymore. Yo, what up? Oh, thank you. I don't even know what these new switches are. I just be using alpacas and cherry blacks. Hey, that's not a bad way to go about life. Every Korean YouTube keyboard video I watch uses B-Sun now. B-Sun switches are surprisingly decent. What a time to be alive. I just want B-Sun tops for my Zycos. Yeah, they had an exclusivity deal with someone and that contract is up, I believe. Park, you are on the money. So what I heard is B-Sun had a, this might be hearsay, but this is what I heard. B-Sun had a contract with, I think it was Glorious for the Holy Pandas. And that contract, and I this is what I was told, that, oh, I gotta do the small ones. Shit, you're right. I was told that they weren't allowed to make switches for anyone else. And I think the contract was so large that they were okay with it. This is hearsay, all I've heard. But that contract is now up, so now B-Sun is making a ton of switches for other people. So that's what I heard, and that's why we are now seeing B-Sun switches make a comeback. Want to try the B-Sun Flower Shadow? I should probably get some B-Suns to try out, huh? I think I'm gonna rebuild my Cloudline with cream sodas on PP. That sounds fire. Okay, yes, we do need to solder these tiny boys here. Hilarious, dude. Actually hilarious. How do I even solder this thing, dude? How do I hold it in place? What? Big brain. Big brain, small PCB. What's the deal with all the raw switches? Wait, what raw switches? Sick macro pads. Yo, thanks, bro. Okay. All we need to happen, someone said this in chat, I think it was my last stream. We just need Cherry to come out with diamond polished factory cherry blacks that are smooth. Not too smooth, but like 80% smooth. So there's like the smallest bit of scratch. That's what we need. Yes, that is true. And TX springs, because cherry springs are the absolute, I would argue cherry streams are the worst cherry springs are the worst springs out of any Switch stock. They're literally unusable. Just call it a day after that, totally agree, right? So the LEDs on this are already done. I guess we could do the caps lock, huh? All right, you guys are gonna have to remind me. It has been probably a decade, at least a decade, since I have soldered LEDs. All I remember is that there's a long leg and a short leg, and one of them goes through the square, one of them goes through the circle, and I forgot which is which. Long is positive, short is negative. That helps me absolutely zero. Long wire on square pad, I think that does not help me at all either. Cherry tolerances fluctuate more than the crypto market. Kind of true. trial it. Does nobody know? Nobody knows what it's like to be the sad man, to be the bad man behind blue eyes. All right, I forgot to solder the caps lock anyway. I haven't even seen this board, let alone know how to help you. I mean, I guess we have a 50-50 shot, right? Clueless. Is Type K in the air right now? I don't know. I actually don't know. I know it's finished. Does the PCB not have any label for it? All right, let me show you guys. So we have a circle and a square. Doc said he shipped protos yesterday. Ah, okay, gotcha. Long is anode, short is cathode? What the frick? Time to bring up YouTube. Oh my goodness. Dude, you guys are absolutely no help. You might just be able to plug it in, toggle caps, and hold the light. That is true. That is true. Freaking engineer club in this hobby, we can't get a simple answer about which hole to put the thing in. All right, here's what we're gonna do. SM Keyboards brought up a good point here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna plug it in and just touch it. Right? Oh my goodness. Ugh. Okay. Square is for ground. But which one is the ground? The longer one or the shorter one? Square is positive and longer stem is positive. Okay. So the square should be the longer one. Circle is negative. Square is positive. Circle is negative. Long leg for round pad. That's the opposite of what we just said. My goodness. You guys suck. I don't trust you guys. When we have multiple answers, I don't trust you guys. Maybe it says in my instructions. All right, let's check it out, shall we? So we have important stuff. Okay, it might be in here. It might be in here. All right, so this is the Boulevard. It's in FRL WKL XT. That is F-row-less, win keyless, extra keys. Designed by Hoodrow Thrilson. If you guys have heard of Hoodrow Thrilson, he also made the, I believe it was the Matrix was the 1.2 PCBs? XT column. When did Ryan started to trust chat? Never. Yes, the 1.2 OG PCB. Thank you very much. All right, so the 6 degree, it is 6 degrees. PCB is by Happa, who is in chat. Will likely never see GB. Okay, good to know. How this came to. Inspired by Av, designed by the Royal. The Royal, was that the same Royal that did? Oh God, what was it called? GM Froyo? That's not the same Royal, is it? Is that the same Froyo? Or Royal? Sorry for the whack ASF PCB. I tried to not use non-standard JST parts for easier sourcing. Got it. Dude, there's like 3 different JST cables in here. Actually, no, these all look the same. Taro, yeah. Oh, dude, you know what's interesting? You know what's interesting? Out of this entire hobby, out of the who even knows how many orders I have done? I'm sure you guys know how many you've done, but out of every order I've made in this hobby, I think the only one I ever asked for a refund on was GMK Froyo. I did not mean to say Taro, my bad. I think it was because it took so long and then there was a big issue with it. I forgot what happened at the time, but I got super frustrated and asked for a refund. Anyways. Sidetrack. Okay, so took over a year because I hate Fusion. All right, sounds like Kaze. No. No idea how I made this because it's been so long. Slightly scuffed. Can't be bothered to redo the entire design to fix it. I wanted to just get the design done. Okay? No wait to save money because it's a personal use board. Will it sound hollow? High chance. Why no GB? Because I don't really feel like redoing the design all over again to fix some of the issues. My math was all wrong on the JST connector routing, so trying to cable manage will be a nightmare. Cool. There we go. These are my type of instructions. I like it. All right, so it looks like the daughter board goes into this one. So we're gonna try this out. At least they're honest. All right, that's a good noise. Okay, it works. All right, so now we're gonna take the LED and I'm going to see, we're gonna toggle caps lock on. We're gonna stick this in here. So I didn't know what chat, you guys were all over the place with it, so I'm gonna see if, okay, so that's not working, so we'll flip it around. Wait, this should work, right? Surely one of the instruction sets of all time. Are these notes from Hoodrow? They are. Nothing about LEDs. Well, I will tell you guys this. Neither of these work. I was gonna say it sounds like him. Bend the legs to touch the pads. I mean, they are touching. Based on his geek hack posts. Yeah, they're touching. I'll try one more. So, you know what's funny is, I was in a Secret Santa back in the day with a big group of keyboard people, and I actually got Hoodrow as my person I bought a gift for. A little side note there, but it looks like it's maybe yeah, I don't know. Maybe we leave the. I think I'm gonna leave the LED. I mean, it's just a caps lock indicator, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave it unsoldered in case he wants to solder it, program it later on, and so he won't have to desolder this in the event that I put it in backwards. Deal? Not sure why they're not working. Maybe I programmed it wrong. Yeah, because the PCB is working, it looks like. Oh, let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and test the PCB real quick. Hang on. Yo, what's up, Gabriel? How's it going, bud? Turn the PCB over and make contact on the back. I didn't test caps lock. Caps lock works. Did you solder the caps lock switch? I did, yeah. Caps lock works. I'm actually very curious to see how this sounds because these switches are, these are pretty nice blacks. It looks like these, this is WinKey, but this one's maybe a layer switch. But, all right, well, anyway, I think we're good for now. All right, so back to the instructions. What do we got here? Daughter boards in the middle, and then we have 2 JSTs coming off that one, and then 1 JST coming off this one. So let's go ahead and, based on Hoodrow's notes, probably hollow. All right, so let's go ahead and grab our top case again. Yes, look at that. Actually, well, yeah, let's put this here. Move this so I don't burn myself. Hoodrow owes me a set of OG TX stabilizers, just so you guys know. So we'll put this in. Oh my God, dude. If you ever try to re-anno a board, is it possible to fix slight small dents or nar? Did you really just say nar? So, the, 1 second here, let me try and get these. I have too much shit on my desk. So, yes and no. So what happens generally when they re-anno a board, what they will do is they will strip the anno and oftentimes re-sandblast it, right? So, depending on the media they use to re-sandblast it, it could definitely remove some small nicks. Dents would be the harder thing. Additionally, if there is a, let me show you on scratches for sure, 100%, right? But if it's on a chamfer, it's a lot harder to get rid of. Let me show you real quick. So, I'll show you real quick here. So if you have like a scratch like here, most definitely they can get rid of it. If it's on the actual like chamfer here, see how this is flat because it's chamfered? If it's on that, even if they blast it, it's not going to like reintroduce a chamfer. Do you get what I'm saying? So chamfers are super hard, but generally anywhere on a flat surface is a lot easier to blast and re-anno. So, like here you go. So see this right here? See this right there? You guys see that? So that I would say would probably go away if you re-anode this. As long as it's not too deep. If it didn't go away, it would be very minimal. I would say like a rule of thumb, if you take your nail to it and your nail gets like super caught, probably not. But if your nail like barely touches it, I would venture to say it would probably be like, you probably wouldn't be able to see it after it was re-anode. I usually keep all, I'm the king of B stocks. So we don't really get many B stock nests or boards or whatever. I'm generally pretty good about it, but I end up keeping all the B stocks for myself. So I'm stuck with all the scuffed ones, as you can tell. But yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Gotta Bondo your board and give it to an automotive finish? Yeah, just powder coat it. It'll get rid of everything, right? Ryan, I need green PC nest, please. You should make one day. Yo, honestly, okay. Dude, it's so tough, man, because here, I'm gonna multitask here. I personally want to, I like the more risky colors. So, for instance, green PC, right? I think a green PC nest like this pink one here, right? Here's a pink one. I think a green PC nest would be sick, right? How many other people would think that looks sick? Probably a lot, but how many people would buy a green PC nest? That is the true question, right? So I'm always worried when I have an idea for something that is a little bit more risky, because I feel like there'll be a lot of people that like it, but who's gonna buy it? No risk, no reward. Honestly, I'm down for powder coating all the boards. Just powder coat it. Keycolt 2023. True. I'm the biggest green simp. PCB green dyed nest. So nut. Seaweed green. I'd buy a gray gradient like GMK Storm. Okay. All right. What's up, Stompy Bird? I would buy at least 2 of each nest and XXL. Wow. All nests will sell out. So I'll tell you guys right now, I was like, you know, a little conservative with the green PC nest order. I do have a green PC nest coming. I only ordered 25 of them because, I don't know, that seems like a lot for a green PC nest. So we'll see. We will see how they sell. British Racing Green PC Kaze with a PVD gold weight lock it in boss. Damn, that would be sick too. That would be sick. PC Army Olive Green would be steezy. I think you guys will like the green I went with. It's like almost like a dark like seaweed green. But how about color match with Nuke Data green binoculars? Oof, that'd be sick. I own several green PC case keyboards, loving them. Damn, okay, all right. Maybe I am underestimating the demand then. I don't know, we'll see. But I do have those. So today we dropped the remainder of the extras that I've been kind of holding on to from prior drops. So we had a bunch that have already been released a couple times that are on the site. I think there's still some on the site right now. If you guys have been looking for a certain color, they are in stock on the site. I think some sold out, some we have some. But those colors have been out for a while, so the new colors are going to be coming, I believe, in 2 weeks. So those will be fun. But yeah, if you have been wanting one of the older colors, most of the colors on the site right now are not going to be reran for a long time. So that's kind of the last shot on those ones. But the ones I have coming are mainly colored PC. So I will say that. Clear PC, colored PC, and some copper. I am sad I missed the Hyper Silver, totally lost track of time. Did the Hyper Silver sell out? Shit. Let me check. So we have, as someone just bought one. It's so weird having like stuff in stock. Let's see. Yeah, silver sold out, blue sold out. Don't have any white on there. Red sold out. 2 green left. There's 2 green. There are, yeah, so we only have 16. 10 lilac, 2 green, 4 lunar. That's it. Oh wait, maybe we have some XXLs. Let's see. We have a couple XXLs left too. Yeah. I think it was me. Nice. So anyways, but yeah, if you're keen on an aluminum one, there's some in the store still. If you want a PC one, those are coming. I do have some new aluminum ones. Actually, I just remembered, but new colors, I believe. The BRG is nut. I personally think the BRG Nest is freaking sick. It's this color. It's this color right here. I love it. Silver was sold through pretty quick. Oh, I gotcha. How are there still nests in stock? I think it's because, I mean, technically we've dropped these same colors like 2 or 3 times now because these are just the extras. So it makes sense to me. But anyway, so I think the new ones are gonna be pretty lit. BRG looks top, nice. I do want to do BRG for the 60, I think. 60 or the Oku, maybe both, we'll see. What are we doing here? Dr. Killswitch is a fan of AAA Auto Club. How long till 60%? Maybe if long enough, I will save up for it. Dude, it's so funny because I have so much shit going on behind the scenes that like I want to fill you guys in on everything, but there's just so like I literally have like 5 projects going on right now, and a lot of them aren't even keyboard related, but they are with NRD. So I have so much shit going on that I want to clue you guys in, but everything's at different stages. But if we focus just on keyboards, if I had to guess, I'll know this. When the PCB comes in for Oku next week or the week after, and I build it, if it's perfect, no changes, then I think the 65 might come out before the 60. If I have to make any changes at all, then I think the 60 will come out first. Either way, I'm trying to have both this year. I would love for both to come out this year. As always, for us, it's going to be in stock. So that will be fun, I think. But yes, time to start that OnlyFans to share those leaks. Yeah, if you guys just join my Patreon, that's where I post all of the updates, and you have to be on the Patreon, and then you get auto access to buy shit. That'd be kind of interesting. Thanks for the heads up on the in-stock Nest. Just order one. Yo, you got it, Jason. How are the new mods in the car? The last story I saw was you dropped it off to have something installed. Dude, they're sick. I love it. I'll do a car update soon. It's actually at the shop right now, getting all new rotors, all new brake pads. I'm getting a full paint correction and ceramic coat too. So I think it'll be pretty sick. Can't wait for coasters. Honestly, like, I'm so excited for the coasters. I know it's so funny because I tell like all of my friends who aren't into keyboards, they're like, oh, so like, how's your business? How's your keyboard business doing? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you know, I'm always love to talk about it, right? And then I'm like, yeah, like, it's people think I'm actually like trolling. I'm joking. Like, they'll literally say, oh, like, are you coming out with anything new soon? Like, and I'll be like, yeah, dude, like, I have the sickest new product coming out. Like, I spent a ton of time on it. I think it's really gonna be a banger. I think it's really gonna bridge the gap between like keyboards and like the rest of you know, like kind of tech tubers and desk accessories. And they're like, oh, like, what is it? I'm like, coasters. And they're like they're blank face. And it's like, it's so hard for me to explain because it's like, you know, they think it's just like you can't explain it. You have to feel it. You have to see it in person. You have to be like, oh, this is colored. Everything's CNC'd. The PC is CNC'd. The aluminum CNC'd. There's a, you know, a stainless steel badge. It's 3 pieces. Like, it's so hard to explain. But you see it in person. You see it on someone's desk, and I feel like you don't even have to say anything. So, anyways, when's the room tour? I know, dude. I freaking know. Take your time on the 60. I want that NRD perfection, yo. Are you not going to wear the belt to work for a week or 2 before you make an order? Dude, I think I'll wear the Oku prototype to a meetup. How about that? Should I wear the Oku prototype to Keep Life as a belt? It's funny because a coaster is what I need the most. Dude, this is like one of the main reasons why I made the Nest. One of the main reasons why NRD is alive is because I want to make things that I personally like and need, and hopefully everyone else in the hobby has a similar sentiment. So for me, I was like, dude, I'm using like a $2 cork IKEA coaster. Yeah, it does the job great. But would I like, you know, an over-engineered CNC PC stainless steel coaster? Yeah, I would. So that's why I made them. Are they gonna be cheap? No, but nothing in this hobby is cheap, you know, for the most part. And on top of that, I personally use this every day. So I'm okay investing money into a nice coaster. So, but it's gonna be like, I'm gonna have a set of them downstairs too. Like for me, I think it'd be dope to have like a stack of like 3 or 4, you know, with the cool colorways, and like have some guests over and then use the coasters, and then guaranteed people are gonna ask like, dude, what is this? What kind of is this a coaster? Like explain. It's gonna be a conversation piece, I feel like, every time someone uses it. So to me, if you can create an experience around a product, that to me is special. That's what I like to make. So I know it's a coaster. I know it's very basic, but I like to turn basic things into special things. So thank you for listening to my TED Talk. I would dig a work coaster, man. NRD double dinner. It's like, you know, back in the day, it's like, honey, can you bring out the china we're having some special guests over. It's like, honey, can you bring out the NRD coasters? We're having some special guests over. How does the PCSS handle all the moisture from the drinks sweating? I think Evan in chat? He's been my guinea pig. I don't know if Kirst is still in chat, but he's been using my coaster pretty on a daily basis, I think. So I think it's been holding up quite well. Have you tested the proto coaster with sweat from the glass? So I have. This one was raw, so it obviously has rings. Actually, you know what? Let me check something real quick. So I know for a fact that Sandy uses this coaster every day. So this is a prototype. Don't pay attention to like the dimensions or anything like that. It's a proto. But I know for a fact she uses this every day because she makes coffee every day, and this is on her desk. So if you look at the aluminum here, the anodized, there's really, it's solid. So, but yeah. This was a proto. This was a proto. Different opacities there as well. But I'm telling you guys, these are the protos, but I wish I could leak pictures. They're gonna look so freaking good. It's gonna look so good. I'm telling you, I'm pumped for it. It's gonna be, so my goal is, yes, we are gonna pump out some sick keyboards. Like I'm gonna have there's Kaze TKL, there's gonna be a 60, there's gonna be a 65, and more in the future, for sure. But The other goal I have is to hopefully transform the desk setup and make it very cozy, very functional. Like I said, they stack with the trays, so it takes up less room, right? Also acts as a top, so the screws don't fall out. So to me, I want the coaster, the tray, and my artisan holder to not take up too much space. Eventually, I don't want to do any leaks, but we're working on a bunch of stuff. Anyways. Damn, I'm super far freaking behind on chat. You guys are freaking... Apple's such a good comp for NRD? Yo. Ryan with the coasters, I'm assuming they won't really handle sweat from a glass. Yeah, I mean, water is fine on aluminum. It's anodized. Anodized is etched into the metal. It's pretty hardy. I have 2 cork felt coasters on my desk. I would dig a coaster, a work coaster. Nice. I would love, I mean, obviously for me, it would be amazing for this product to not only be at your desk, which hopefully has other products from NRD, but it would be amazing to have an NRD product on your kitchen table or at your work desk. I think that'd be sick. I've literally gone through a couple of coasters on my desk and didn't really like any of them. Dude, I'm the same way. I bought wood coasters on Etsy. I bought felt ones. I've bought hand not crocheted, but like hand sewn ones on other sites. I've bought cork ones. I've bought the marble ones, you know, the hexagon marble ones. I bought the freaking slate ones. I've spent so much money on like BS coasters that I probably spent more than I would have spent on just one of these, right? So that's kind of how this came about as well. You need to sell a pack of 4 or 6. I've thought about that as well. NRD X Porsche collab when? Damn. 10 out of 10 would buy. Cozy setup. God looks so good. My cart is ready. Cannot tell you how hyped I am for the coasters. I'm so hyped. I am. That's clean. I constantly have a mug on my desk. Nice. 300 ordered. You absolutely can leak pictures. You still plan on selling the coasters and trays together? Yes. So the goal is I want to sell the coasters first, and then eventually I'm going to add the trays. So initially I wanted to bundle them together and sell them both, but I figured some people are gonna want just coasters, some people are gonna want just trays. I don't want to force you guys to buy a tray, right? If you don't even want, say you're buying a coaster for your, you want 2 coasters for your dinner table or whatever, or coffee table. I don't want you to have 2 trays, right? So I want to sell them separately, and then I'll have it as like an add-on. NRD shift knob when? That'd be sick. NRD hoodie when? Bitter seeds. I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it, but you're onto something. Yo, what up, Nordell? How's it going? Why did you go 65 before 60? Excited to see more of the 65. Both are hopefully going to be coming out soon. NRD coasters, the endgame of all our coaster desires. NRD bergamot candles will be product of the year. Dude, I love bergamot. Okay, I'll show you guys a quick leak. Welcome to WikiLeaks. Hang on. Yo, what up? What up, Maxwell? Okay, here you go. The smallest leak you ever did see. And I'll be honest with you, this is a factory picture. Factory pictures are historically not great. In addition, they don't even have the badge in here. Okay, to me, the badge is what pops. So this one, they assembled it at the factory. They haven't even put the badge in yet. This is the blue one. How freaking sick is that? So that's the blue one. Here's the blue, the black, and the silver. Once again, it will look way better. Okay, this is what it looks like with the badge. It's kind of hard to see on my phone. I'm sorry. But okay. Here's the seaweed green PC nests. All right, that's all your leaks for today. Don't share that with anyone outside the stream. Yeah, okay. K3Z says I have a weird obsession with colored plastic, and I'm like, bro, maybe because I'm a '90s kid. I don't know. I grew up with all these like sick, like, I don't know. Must be. It must be. But I will tell you guys this. And this is my reasoning, and hopefully I'm not wrong. There's something to be said about the quality design when people who didn't even know they wanted something such as a coaster now say, damn, I need this. Right? I mean, what was the thought process of coming up with your logo? It's actually a part of an ancient Japanese print. It's called like a tortoiseshell. But yeah, so like, I would love for the coasters to be, you know, themed for desks, but then I also want them to be like statement pieces as well, right? All right, colored PC systems, exactly. Only 90s kids understand. So I'm stoked you guys dig it. And the last thing I'll say is, I did order a decent amount of these coasters, and the reason being is they're not super cheap, but I think if you're gonna have one coaster, I think it's worth it personally. And I hope you guys do too. But the reasoning I used for the order quantity is I figured with the amount of nests that we've sold, right? A nest is very niche, right? So not only do you have to be into keyboards, not only do you have to be into premium keyboards, not only do you have to be into special keycaps for those keyboards, but then you got to have enough keycaps to need to buy a storage for those keycaps, right? So this is like literally like way down the rabbit hole. Would you ever need an artisan holder, right? Now I know there's some special people out there that only have one cap in there, so that's fine. I'm not making fun of you, but the reasoning I used was I would hope that if the coaster is cheaper than the nest, which it will be, that at least half of the people that have bought nests would want a coaster, right? That's my reasoning. So that's I've ordered a decent amount of them. I'm already sad they will be gone too fast. I don't think they're gonna be too bad, but we'll see. We'll see. A combo pack of all the colors is a good thought. Yeah, I mean, for sure, like if you bought one coaster, like I think it's completely, like, it's definitely a premium product, so it's not gonna be cheap, but I think it would be worth it. But obviously buying like 3 or 4 of them is gonna add up for sure. I've been thinking of something to try and do like a combo pack that's a discount. I don't know. I'm toying with stuff, right? I would buy a nest and leave it empty on my desk. Wow. Has a nest XXL, owns one artisan. There you go. XXL owner with one artisan, they exist. But anyways, I'm very excited. The coasters are done. They're being packed and shipped. So, on launch, will you have any with a gold or copper logo? Gold? So the only thing that's gold, it would be like like a rose gold like this. I'm not sure. I think I have copper badges though. I will be there. Yo, what's up, Justin? So anyways, excited about those. But yes, in that shipment will be the PC colored nests, the PC colored Nest XXLs, the coasters, and then in another shipment I have coming, there will be a new product. It's very small, very troll, but I think there'll be some people that like it. I'll put it that way. legit, we appreciate, yo, I appreciate you guys. No, really, I really do appreciate like your support. I like designing things. I like bringing things to market. I'm stoked that you guys like my designs, and attention to detail, and I like being able to put effort, energy, and resources into premium products. So I'll leave it at that. Do you have any plans on designing a numpad for us Excel nerds? Numpads are kind of tough for me because I personally don't have a need for one. I'm not gonna say I'm ever gonna make one. I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna make one, but there's no like current plans for one. I feel like I would make a macro pad before a numpad. How far is the build? Am I too early? Should I go back to sleep? Yo, Max, we are finishing up here, bro. I just had to go on a little side tangent because we were like way ahead of schedule. I have a problem. 1/3 of the artisans in my nest are Kaze artisans. Oh, that's kind of funny. Oh, one last thing. I do have, so the nest carriers, right? The nest carriers, I originally came out with wood ones, right? I've ordered, I didn't want to order aluminum because I don't like the idea of aluminum on aluminum. So I have ordered some nest carriers in, I think most are clear, I think clear PC and smoke PC. That way there's no like clashing of colors. So I do have some carriers coming in smoke and clear PC, right? 60 in mushroom gray would be sick. I agree with that. I think I'd pick up a coaster. Yo, let's go. Has there been a pink PC nest drop? There was. Yes, there was. There was. This one. So, all right. Oh.
60 weeks available.
Yo, what's up, Brando? I literally have, see right here, right there, that is the 60 Proto. But honestly, like, it's not much to show you guys. Otherwise, I would show you. It's raw. It's not even anode. It's. I don't want to spoil it. Spoiled it. All right. I need smoked PC nest. I think I have smoked PC nest coming. All right, what are we doing here? So this one goes here. So this one looks like it's outside. We'll do that one last. Raw keeps go hard though. It's not a good raw one though. It's like kind of, it's like brushed. It's not like an aesthetic one. I literally told the factory, I said, I want a 60 I want this proto as fast as possible. I don't care about the finish. I don't care about anything. I just want it to test. So that's what they sent me. So it doesn't look good. Just completed my second keyboard build this stream. All right, bud. Weird flex, but okay. I do have plans to launch like machinist series boards. I personally want them, so maybe you guys will too. Are those dual nest holders only for the smaller ones, or can I buy both? Or can I put both my XXLs on it? Currently, they're just for the smaller ones. I have had people ask me to make like a double one for XXLs. Maybe I will. I don't know how many people own 2 XXLs. But maybe I am underestimating that as well. All right, so we do. Wait, where's my instructions? I wanted the CLS3 in RAW. Looks so good. True, true. You are speaking my language. Double-decker XXL carrier. Oh my goodness, you guys are getting out of hand. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do an interest check. I don't think have I ever done an interest check? All right, so we go boom. And then this is gonna go through here. And then boom. Actually, let's go. This. Like I'm putting together Legos. There we go. Bunk bed nest carrier. I was so close to buying a third today. Damn. For the 60, what are the chances that you make it compatible with the common 60% PCBs like the H60? 0%. And I don't say that in a mean way. I say that in a way that the way I've designed it, I don't get why. Like when as a designer, I like to question things, right? And for me, like if the daughter board's in the middle, right? Maybe I'm missing something. But if the daughter board's in the middle, why do all these people, designers, builders, whatever, why do they put the JST all the way over here and then have a JST routing? Why not just have it in the middle? So the 60 that I'm making, I'm having the daughter board in the middle, and I'm also having the JST in the middle. So literally it just goes, whoop. I'm right? Am I missing something? NRD Lazy Susan for rotating boards and nest. Those would be sick for meetups. Could you imagine? Who needs interest check, Ryan? Damn. This build is wild and it's awesome, right? NRD tree holds up to 4 nests or 2 XXL. I've had people want me to make like stacking ones like vertically. The JST are fixed length unless you get custom cables. So simple, yet so profound. I mean, but you would only think about this if you're designing it, right? If you made the routing that short, wouldn't you have excess? But here's the thing, right? So like, say it's here, right? What you would do is you would have the top case, you'd put it here, you'd connect the I mean, on this one is a bad example, but it'd probably be right here. You'd connect it, and then you'd close it, and on my 60, I've created a big cavity right here, so that the cable can sit in that cavity. So it's basically just a daughter board, and then there's a big cavity there that the cable sits in. I'm not gonna say I was the first one to do this. Believe it or not, the iron, I'm pretty sure the iron once, did the iron 165 originally have that? I think it might have. I'm not saying this is like, you know, someone should start putting the USB right on the PCB. That is true. That is true. Could you imagine? Bro, I feel called out. I think it's for PCB compat. Maybe. Do I need to go back and edit my I mean, I don't know. If you made the routing that short, wouldn't you have? Yeah. So, it's only gonna be like right here. It's like, I don't have it on this one. It's really small. It's basically the cable's long enough to be able to connect it. But then when you put it in, it's like only a little bit bigger than the daughter board, I guess, extrusion or whatever. I have no idea what you're talking about. Can we see the board? I don't have it on the proto. It was like a a newer idea that I put already in the next proto. So, anyways, you guys got me off on a tangent. I'm overthinking my PCB so hard right now. You're absolutely right, especially when I'm already getting... If you're getting custom cables made, and you can choose the length, I don't see any reason, and you want a center USB port, I don't see any reason to put it on the side, other than habit. Or if you want to use a universal PCB. But if you're using a custom PCB, a custom cable, and maybe even a custom daughter board, I don't see any reason not to just put it in the middle here. Anyways. All right, so back to this. The reason why I'm also bringing this up, because this one is in the middle, so it's quite easy. Okay. What are we doing here? Gotta have to drop. Thanks for the stream. Yo, later. We're almost done. We are almost done. If I stop going off on all these tangents. Okay. Let's get this. Boom. And then another one. Boom. Here's another thing that I'm gonna give it away. I'm gonna give this away because it's not incredibly like what's the word I should say? It's not incredibly profound. It's more a preference. Maybe, why is there squidding pasta? Oh my god. Dude, squidding pasta, what is that, Mafaldine so fire? Alright. Maybe some like to design cavities route the cables. I mean, yeah, they do look nice for sure sometimes. I always thought that. I was like, why? Because I've built literally like over 300 boards. And like a majority of them, I'm like wrestling the cable, trying to and most JSTs, if I'm being 100% honest with you guys, and I like, this is my personal sentiment, the JSTs, the routing is so shallow and so narrow that most of the time the JST doesn't even sit in the channel. 4 JST ports. Okay, so here's my like last hot take, and I want to show you guys how extra I am being with the 60 and the 65 and why they take so long. Because a lot of them do use custom parts, right? I was kidding. I got you, buddy. So extra tangent, extra leaks, kind of, huh? There's a correlation there. Let me just make sure this is the right. Okay, yeah. So sometimes we see black JST, right? Like on these cables here. It's not super common. Usually it's this beige color. I personally have never seen a black female end JST on a PCB. I've always thought if they're a little bit of an eyesore. On a green PCB like this, it works. It looks kind of retro, it's fine. But a beige, think of this, like you have, on Kaze it was fine because there's no JST, but imagine a Kaze PCB, like the whole thing's custom, it's Pantone gray matched, and there's gold foil, it's like, you know, all out, and then you have an eyesore of a beige JST on it, right? That always kind of bugged me a little bit. So I have inquired about black JST ends, and they're hard to source, they're hard to find, they're like 8 times the price. But I am gonna be using black ones because I can. And because it bugs me. So there's little things like that. Imagine whistleblowing your own company. It's fine. Kaze had a PCB with that didn't have a JST, so I'm fine. Why not just switch to Molex at that point? Isn't this technically Molex? The JST? Or are you talking about like the Easy Mate? You're gonna need custom NRD caps for this 60. True. All right, let's try this out. So he said in here, my math was all wrong on the JST connector routing, so trying to cable manage will be a nightmare. It can't be worse than my PC build, so let's try it out. Oh shit, I was supposed to connect these after. Mother trucker. So these are supposed to be fed through here. I believe like this. No. Yes. Yes. Like the new C4 DB. Got a link. I don't know if I've seen the new C4 one. What are those PC blanks in the nest? Dude, they're Quest. They're freaking sick. Some of the best blanks I've seen, and I've seen a lot. I love your painstaking love and attention to detail. Yo, Max, I appreciate that. Are you building another board? Technically, no. Imagine calling beige an eyesore. I'm not mad, just disappointed. Wow. Here we go again with the colored plastic. Oh, this one. I absolutely hate the Easy Made Molex. Absolutely hate it. I've built like 3 boards with it and 2 of them broke. And I'm not an idiot, but they broke. But they both broke. One board was sent to me from another streamer to build, and it was already broken. I couldn't even build it. So those Molex connectors, I originally designed my board around them. I went on this rant earlier about them because it caused me a lot of hassle. It's a terrible connector. This is the hottest take you'll ever get from me. I despise it now. I designed my board around it, and then I realized how bad they are. Even if you go to their own specs, so I'll save you some time. If you go to their own spec sheet on their own website for their connector, it's rated for 10 uses, 10 connects and unconnects. I found that it's been even less than that. So I guess if you build a board once, done, and you never rebuild your board, maybe it's okay. But I wouldn't trust myself with it, so I would never trust anyone. I think you're just asking for trouble. So I personally know of people who have basically gone against it. I've also asked my PC, when I originally asked my PCB maker to make these, because I like the idea of the snap. I also like the idea that you don't have to make space to plug it in. And I like the idea that if you lift it up too hard, it would just disconnect. I thought it was the sickest thing ever. Then I realized how fragile it was, how terribly rated it was, and I even asked my PCB maker to use it, and he said that he personally would not use it because of how poor they are. So that's my hot take. Gawk also had issues with them too. I know tons of people who have had issues with them. So I personally, and it's caused me a lot. I would love to use it. Personally, I'd love to use it. I literally designed my keyboard around it, and I had to change everything up because of how bad it is. So anyway, that's the hottest take you'll ever get from me. I hope someday you make a WinKey TKL. Damn, I haven't had that request in a while. I'm glad I'm not the only one that doesn't like Easy Mate. There you go. I want to love it. Apple uses them a lot. It's dog shit. I repair electronics beyond. Okay, so I used to work at Apple, and that's why I love these, but the Apple ones are like quite a bit more legit because they actually have like metal around the connectors, and they're pretty like snappy. So the ones in like iPhones and stuff, the quick disconnects that you that you undo with the spudger, those are actually pretty good. This is pretty garbage. See, that's what I was saying. Just kidding, was too lazy to download a new daughter board. yeah. So anyway, don't shoot the messenger, but Houston, we have a problem. You guys see this? The iPhone, yes, the Mac. Oh, gotcha. I only checked out the phones. Oh, thank you. Sorry, it's getting late. Let me see if these will. I think we can make this. I think this will work. I think he was a little too hard on himself. There we go. Now I just gotta remember which one was which, huh? Where's my spudger? Shit. Yeah. I'll tell you one thing. If we were using the EasyMate right now, it would be 1000% toast. It would be broken already. 100% guarantee that. Please pay for Apple grade parts. Brandon's waiting for you? Wow, isn't it past his bedtime? One day I'll have a dinner fast date with Ryan on stream. There you go. Wouldn't it be, well, I guess then you would actually be on the proper time zone, right? There we go. Dude, this is sick. I like this. That's a cool design. This looks very industrial. Like, I feel like this is how like a cherry board would look, you know, off the shelf. For a second, I thought you were wearing a polo with the BMW logo on the side. BMW Motorsport. Oh, right here? It's an investment company. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. That's like Teja. For you, I am always on the proper. Yo, let's go. All right, moment of truth. Uh-oh. I think he didn't account for the JST cable. Unless we can route it above. Is hand engineering kind of hard to get a hold of? I've been trying to find out if they will restock that desk mat. From what I have heard, yes. And I'm not gonna speak for them, but I don't know if they have any plans to rerun this. All right, so here's my issue right now. These are fine, but this one, you see how thick this is? I think we gotta use this thin one. Let's try that out. I don't think this is gonna be able to be put together. So there's no room for this right here. There's room for the JSTs, but there's no room for this cable. And there's no, basically it's too thick. It's too thick. Let me try putting it together without this real quick. I might have a super short JST somewhere. Let me just see if this fits. Okay. Kind of. He says bye, Uncle Ryan. Bye, Brandon. All right, hang on, chat. Give me a sec. Let me go look for a short JST. All right, we're back. Let's see here. So right now, it's like kind of doable, even without the cable. Let me try this. I am determined. We're still struggling. He did say this is a one-off prototype that will not be a GB. That is quote unquote slightly scuffed. So we're gonna make it unscuffed. Make sure that those stick in there. Make make sure that this one sticks in here. All right, now see if I got a short JST, but not too short. Blow the whistle. I have a super short one. That's gonna be too short. Let's try this one. Is this going to work? I think so. This is about as short as you can use for this one. Let's try this out. Boom! Boom! All right, Hood Rope, when you're rewatching this later, you owe me a JST cable also. Look at that, we did it. Let me make sure that this, sometimes JSTs are like, all right, we're good. Sometimes they're kind of like reversed on wiring, so we're good. You got this. Persistence prevails. Did you at least get your food? My food is like freaking 2 hours cold downstairs right now, but it's okay. I don't know why this board reminds me of the iQnix boards advertised on Instagram. Nice. Nice. Dude, it's definitely unique. 100%. 100% unique. I should ask him for the files to rerun this. All right, there it is. Done. Done. All right. We do have classic wob. Dude, this is a super, wow, R5 wob, super shined. Four screws on the bottom and 2 on the top is eye twitch induce. You know, Frank, I actually said earlier when I was taking it apart, I was like, if you have OCD, you might want to look away at the screws. Dude, that's sick. That is sick. I like that. I wonder if this was expensive to manufacture. I guess they would just have to use a tall block of aluminum. Why is like only the oh, like super shined? What's good, Ryan? Yo, what up, Toby? This is looking sick, bruh. My wob is super shiny too. This thing is gonna sound juicy. It's gonna actually sound pretty retro, I think. I think this will sound, I'll put it this way. I think this will sound how it looks, which is good. Like I think when boards like you kind of have a preconceived notion of what it should sound like, and then it ends up sounding like that. I think it's nice. It fits the board. So is escape here or here? Oh, oops, 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 oops. This thing must have COVID, it's so sick. Yo, dude, this actually looks pretty freaking lit, not gonna lie. I am digging this. I'm very curious to see how this LED looks. I don't think I've plugged it in yet with that, right? Mine's still not really shiny yet, but my shift key has big shine spot from holding sprint down in every game. Damn, there you go. Ryan, would ever consider a plateless NRD build board? I kind of have a love-hate relationship with plateless. I know it. I'm not a huge fan of very flexy boards, and it's kind of hard to have a non-flexy board with plateless. But I'm not super against it. The Orbos kind of convinced me a little bit, but it's not. Maybe I would make a board that can be used plateless, maybe, but have options. I might need to get another set of Shokos due to shine. Damn, those Legendables are so sick with WOB. They are, dude. I love them. All right, so we have a bunch here as well that I don't think we're gonna need. I think I'm gonna use the blanks over here. These are like page up, page down. We could go full over here too, but I personally think these look good. So, which one of these is escape? I'm assuming probably this one? Or this one? It should be this one. Let me see. Yo! Nah, I just spit. That's sick. Wait, that's sick. I actually like this. Could you make a thinner PCB? Stabs might be an issue. Wait, never mind. I thought about it. If you look at the hex boards, why are they not flexy, just a bit bouncy, or is that what you mean? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the bounce. Dude, this is actually dope. I like this. It completely just tied it all together. This is changing RGB colors too, which is kind of cool. This is sick. This actually looks like very nice on desk. It looks very good on desk. All right, so let's go ahead and try out. Fair enough, I understand the bounce. I'm not like, I know some people like bounce. I generally gravitate towards like a stiffer I like stiffer boards, but not harsh boards. Like if it can be somehow stiff yet forgiving, that's what I like. Can you tilt it up so we can see? Kind of sick. This is a very interesting color. It's like, it almost looks like a purple gray. Alright. Alright. We did it. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't even close to some of the through holes I've seen. Alright, so let's go ahead and pop over and let's try out. Let's check out the mod, shall we? I'll unplug it for now. So this is cherry blacks, very smooth ones, might I add, and a palm plate, TX dabs, GMK wob, and top mount. Top mount. There's an ant on your desk. Where? Did I smash it? Are you sure it's not on your monitor? All right, if I see it again. If you see it again, let me know. Maybe you should check your monitor. All right, here we go. Honestly, it sounds exactly as I expected it to sound. It fits the board. Spacebar does slap, though. Spacebar's pretty good. All right. Time for the typing test. Here we go. 60 seconds on the clock. A good old typing test while grocery shopping. Yo, Buttersmooth, get the frick out of town. Dude, it feels very vintage. It looks vintage, it feels vintage. It's definitely an experience, I shall say. Hey, right on time. What's up, Jack? Weird, has some hollowness. It's honestly, it's like he even said he was expecting it to be hollow. I wouldn't even say it's hollow. It's just very like, I wouldn't say it's hollow. I would say it's not, there doesn't feel like there's much depth to it, which completely makes sense. Airy's a good one. Yeah, you got it. Because there's not much space. There's not much space between the PCB and the bottom case. So it's like kind of just flat. It's flat sounding. It's like airy and flat, which is odd. Can you spam print, scroll, pause? Yes, I can. That actually sounds the best, and it's because there's space. There's space behind these, right? So listen. But it does sound a little bit more hollow up there, right? But yeah, I wouldn't say it sounds hollow. I would say it sounds kind of just like more like flat. Right? It's palm plate. It's not, I can tell that there's not a lot of room in there because it bottoms out. You can hear it. But yeah, overall, pretty unique board. I think it looks sick. It's the lack of metal ping that does it. Yeah. All right. Look at that. 3 hours and 50 minutes. I thought this was going to be a quick one because we were so on time, but then I went off on like freaking 12 tangents. But anyways, I don't like the XT because I can't use it. But dude, it always throws me off. The ones that have 2 on the side right here throw me off even more. 1, I'm okay with. I'm okay with that. But it does look pretty sick, right? The board I am building next is my Project F, I believe. Finally, gonna be rebuilding the Project F. OP Blacks, FR4 plate, USB-C. Pretty pumped on that. I can finally swap it out with the Tiger Light, whatever 80 keyboard I have at work that I've had there for like 2 or 3 months. Ridiculous. Because I lined the left side so it fucks. Yeah, exactly. Whenever, what was it? The 378. Whenever I had people type on the 378, it always messed them up, even though the alphas are the same. It's just the alignment's weird. Just as long as, yes, as long as the type K does not arrive. I told Gawk, I said, whenever the type K arrives, I'm bumping it to the front of my build list. And he goes, no rush. I go, no, I rush boards I want to build. So I think it'll be here probably soon, but I don't think it'll be here before my next stream. I'll put it that way. So anyways, dude, I said I was gonna do a giveaway tonight. It's in the freaking title. So I gotta do a giveaway. What should I give away? I don't know, but it needs to be quick because I gotta eat. What should I do? Should I do it? Let's see. What do we have? Do we have anything left? So the only nests I have left in stock on the site are 8 lilac and 2 lunar gray. So I'll give away a lilac. How about that? Should we give away 1 lilac nest? Crimson can. This one's ding, bro. You don't want this one. It's scuff. It's scuff. Give away the Avia time slot. Can I celeb shot someone for the Avia? Can I send the Avia to Geo to build? Would that be okay? B-stock walnut carrier. You know what? Spaceballs. I have a B-stock walnut carrier. It's B-stock, meaning it's not good enough for me to sell it. If you want it, you can have it. How about that? Like, I have them. I'm not a fan of them, but I don't want to throw them away. But I also don't really want them out in the wild. Does that make sense? So, as long as you promise not to show anyone, you can have it. Okay, so we'll give away a lilac nest. I don't have any up here, but you guys know what it looks like. Let's see. Bruh. Giveaways, keyword. How B-stock we talking? So it's the actual like CNC of it. I can show you guys. You want me to show you? Okay, you know what? I'll give away a B-stock nest carrier in addition to the lilac nest. So I'll show you the B-stock one and what I'm talking about and what passes my QC and what doesn't. Okay, give me a sec. All right. Final giveaway. Real quick, lilac nest. And a B-stock carrier. For me, it's a little bit rough. Honestly, you look at it in person, you'll probably think it's fine, but I'm super picky. You can see like some like marks in here and here. Anyway, you'll see it when you get it, but I need to go freaking eat. It's not bad. You'll probably be okay with it. All right. Let's see. We'll just do NRD so lit. All right, NRD so lit. The nest will cover it. Yes, I know. All right, 3, 2. If you're in the US, I got you on shipping. If you're outside the US, all I ask is that you cover shipping. All right, rolling it. Dr. Killswitch, let's go. Do you claim your prize? This guy. Claim. There you go. Killswitch, you know where to find me. Spaceballs, you know where to find me. I need to go get some food before I pass out. I appreciate you all. And I will, let's see. Do we have Geo still streaming, right? I'm gonna send you all over to Geo. Tell him Kaze so lit. I appreciate you all for joining me on a Friday. I know, special night. So I appreciate you guys keeping me company on this fun build. So anyways, appreciate you all. I'll see you next week. Peace.